Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. Oh, we had a great weekend with a DC Dual Force, but the free-to-play account has not made it to Infinite yet, and with Conquest mode right around the corner, I feel like it's going to be very important for us to be able to have the accounts at Infinite so that we can play around with Conquest, try and stockpile our tickets, and be able to see on that final week of this season. So I'm expecting Conquest releasing tomorrow. Unknown what time the patch is going to hit us. Probably around one of the midday resets. And then we're going to have to grind like our tails on fire to be able to be ready for that final week where Infinite opens up to see if we can be one of the very first to be able to reach Infinite Conquest victory. Urko, great to see you. Uncle Flaxative, it's been a little while. Rich, Best Bunny, KG, great to see all you guys. What do we want to play to be able to cross the line? Honestly, I think Sauron Tempo is doing okay right now because it's one of the few decks with Shuri that's able to match the Hulk dropping. So that even if the high Evo catches you with some of their location lockdown, you can match the Hulk. Teddy, I know you know what is in the patch. Kawa told me he knew. In the patch? Did Kawa see a leak or did they just post something? They have not posted what the patch has. Yet. They will post what the OTA changes are in advance for content creators to be able to make content. I know that the leak for Galactus is 6-7. You have to be winning his lane for the effect to go off. But I have no idea what other alterations there's going to be. High Evolutionary deck? No, the free-to-play account doesn't have High Evolutionary. Alexander Dorn, great to see you. Wave on wave deck I'm playing is still pretty great. Love to hear it, Rich. You were doing this last night, Ivan. Got the 99 1Q buff, went back to 92. It's a grind, guys. It's just warfare out here. Let's go for Daredevil. See, here's the thing. We're going to play a lot of Galactus. We're probably going to play a lot of High Evolutionary as well. But then there's always the conspiracy theory. As soon as you switch decks, you don't face the same opponents. The common leak for Galactus, so this is not confirmed by the developers or any official channels, but the leak for Galactus is 6-7. You have to be winning his lane to have it take effect. It may fit in the free-to-play. Do I have Lad or Hawk? I don't have Lad, but I do have Hawk. TJC, great to see you. Oh no. He maxed out. All he's got is the high Evo right now, and I've got nothing. Oh, gosh. Am I supposed to full pass? Or do I just play something stupid like armor? Not what I wanted to have happen. It goes up to 6 and then 12. And then I could copy that with the Taskmaster if I wanted to wait. Or, how do I not have Mary or Red Skull or even Lizard right now? Well, I have the dang Titania. Does Taskmaster copy Titania even if she's on the other side of the board? I feel like she should. We'll just do this. Without Wax, great to see you. The myth, the man, and the legend. Where was this leaked? I don't know. I just heard a bunch of people talking about it. Different sources.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It's leaked, guys. It's not the guaranteed change. Grab the 12er. Yeah, so we're out. Well, the deck would be able to work if we had found, you know, the pieces that mattered. Any of the pieces that mattered. Now the betas week are over. I'm not feeling good about DC Dual Force. Why not, KG? The monetization looks pay to win? What do you mean? We don't have that many details on the monetization. I thought the monetization looked okay. Adam Sush, great to see you. Houdini just made it to Infinite. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. You have to pay money to get the good cards? I mean, that's most card games. At least immediately. We'll do this and this. I heard some cards in Dual Force are locked behind the Battle Pass, but they can be crafted later using Dust. Yes. The fact that some of the comics are locked behind the Battle Pass, I'm curious to see what that actually looks like. And why that was the case. But we don't know which ones or what the rewards exactly are. Some promos are going to be exclusive to the subscription. Yes. But also, we go up to 5. Alright, that should be fine. You should be able to craft them, I think. They might be very expensive, but I think they'd be doable. Snap is not that you have to pay money. KG, most of the Reddit would disagree with you, it seems. Calabro, what are the thoughts on Marvel Midnight Suns? Great game. Criminally underrated. Or criminally, what? Underplayed by the community? Hey, Jesse James, let's go. Great to see you, mate. They will be craftable. I believe the craft cost is the rarity of the card. As long as they're craftable. Alright. Cut our losses. So far the deck is not doing well.
Escaped.
Alright. Stay strong. Ride the tilts. We just have to be able to get over the hump. I hope Conquest mode rewards tokens like Clearing Infinite should give 6k tokens for the first time. Without wax, it will not. We have seen basically all of the store rewards. I mean, they're subject to change, but all of the leaked store rewards are not tokens. They are credits, gold, titles, cosmetics. They do have variant artwork and a mystery variant in there as well. Dark Nizzle, great to see you. All these people who criticize Snap will have an amazing time criticizing Dual Force. Oh, you know it, KG. The salty card gamers are eating well right now. Always something else to be able to criticize. I actually like armor on Death's Domains. We won't Sauron if we can help it. Conquest mode is due tomorrow? Yes. Yes, Lakey Breaker, we're going to be grinding Conquest mode as soon as possible, as soon as physically possible tomorrow. But, I mean, hey, so the tokens, or sorry, the credits will eventually roll into tokens. And the gold will as well. So, you're not completely without options. Why are you playing Okoye? Did we find a bot? Dual Force looks like a fun way, though, to, like, Snap the simplicity can get boring at times. I think the Dual Force looks really fun. And I think that their starter decks that they're giving you look pretty competent as well. Alright, we have both of the sisters. What is this? Chat? Chat? What is happening? Who plays Okoye Nikia? The bots do? They do, but they don't look the same. The bot, all the cards look different in the bot decks. Do I play armor now or do I wait? I love playing armor as a surprise, but then I'm going to end up playing like Typhoid Mary or nothing right now. I'll play Typhoid Mary, I guess. Ooh. Top 2 tier cards for the bot decks? Yeah. I mean, they're okay cards. They just don't have the same synergies with other powerful decks. Excuse me? Now I'm thinking it's a bot. Dark Nizzle, 75 people watching and only 9 likes, rallying the likes for the team. Team Teddy grows stronger. Thank you, Dark. Thank you. Very generous of you. I think they recently took up the aesthetics of the bot decks. I don't know, though. Oh, I do remember them saying that, right? That they no longer have the forbidden cosmetics. Alright, it's a bot deck. Key part of the climbing to infinite is understanding when you're playing up against a bot and riding those battles for all they are worth. All they're worth. I flip first. Here's the thing. If it's a bot, it could actually see that I'm playing armor and then play into the lane as well. Am I suiciding myself up against the bot AI? I'm worried. If they played a Death's Domain, I'm gonna be so mad. No, don't do it. They did it. You can never escape the bots opening up their third eye. No way. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Ah. They just had terrible cards. Princess is going a little haywire. Go up. Princess wants to kill my stream. Don't worry, guys. I'm still here. I know it might appear like I've left you, but I'm still here. And we're back. We're back. Fazer Snap, great to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good time. Monday morning snapping. This is where I like to be. Are we getting an extra Teddy stream tomorrow for Conquest? You know it, Dio. I actually, TMS convinced me to start posting streaming schedules for myself. So, we got one up pinned on the Discord, and then we're going to probably have one get posted as like the YouTube community post as well. Into the Teddyverse. Sure. This is like the must-win game. Bot makes you feel like the hard fight of the loss. Yeah, exactly. How is Nakia still just the leftmost cards? I don't get second into this choice not to buff the bad cards. Well, Doran, I think the idea with the Nakia is that she synergizes with the Moon Girl. Like being able to target the leftmost cards first. Those are the ones that are going to interact with other hand buff cards the best. So if you play Nakia and then you play High Evo Shocker and then you play Moon Girl, you've been able to create guaranteed 2 copies of a card that was buffed by 2 and discounted by 1. And it's like, is that worth playing all of the setup plus the Moon Girl and then having to get the 2 copies of that card to the board? Depends on what that card was. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. What are you going to play? Do I need to rush it now? I think they only play 1 card here. They don't play any cards. Oh, well. Zigger Zank, hello, I'm new to Marvel Snap. May I know if it's recommended to upgrade cards so I can unlock new ones? Yes. Yes, Zigger Zank, it is, but not through the shop. Do not spend your gold on the fast upgrade in the shop. That is a trap. But otherwise, you want to upgrade your cards to be able to progress along the collection track. If you have any other questions, I'm an open book. And I started an account in the beta, and I started a new account again, this account, when the game first launched, so I've played through the early metas. I also hate my current position. I could play Taskmaster for 5 and then play like 0 Typhoid Mary together. Is that what it is? I gotta do this? Go blue marble. Mr. You love the hybrid bounce move deck. Glad that you appreciate that one. I think that was one of the better decks that I have crafted in recent memory. Very proud of how that one turned out. Alright, so if I go 0 Typhoid Mary. Or is the idea actually it's like 0 Typhoid Mary? Bit bounce, take it on back. Alright, we'll play this. Fast upgrade is only for the content creators who have maxed out collection. Can't seem to get the boosters fast enough. Yeah, it's for the impatient whale who doesn't want to play the card but wants to be able to have the card with like a gold foil background, right? Are we going to give Second Dinner the credit that they have kept Nakia bad just for the high evolutionary? Hold on, you were Cerebro? Oh no. Cerebro 2s. Tragically, I don't let him keep the Titania. Have I tried Magic, Shuri, Kitty, Taskmaster? It's really good with high Evo, Fazer Snap. I have. I've tried the Dirty 30 with high Evo a little bit. I like a lot of different versions of high Evo. Magic just always ends up feeling pretty greedy though when I've played her. Why not play Maw? Because Maw would have been 4 points higher than the 0, but then the Typhoid Mary would have been debuffing all of my other cards, and I was worried about what was happening on left. I would have played Typhoid first and not zeroed her out, KG? What? I did not play Sauron. I needed 0 to be able to zap the Typhoid. Do I think Galactus gonna get his nerf this week? Mr. I do. Have you heard the leaked Galactus alteration? It's a leak. It's not confirmed by any official channels, but I have heard it from multiple sources. So either it is a clever meme or lie that has then been distributed, or there's something that it's being sourced out of. Anyway, what it is Galactus is going to be a 6/7, and he has to be winning to be able to get his effect to trigger. He has to be winning his lane. Pop, pop. Now, I don't know if they're still going to have the restriction of needing to be the only card in the location. I imagine it would have to also be the only card at the location for it to be considered a nerf rather than like an upgrade. Because if he was able to activate with other cards there at the location, then we're in deep trouble. Play Sauron here. Best Magic deck is the Fake Out deck where you kill Limbo T6, hoping your opponent plays around not having it, having the T7. Yes, Doran, I love doing that with my Thanos deck specifically. Are we just like riding free right now? I think there's a snap. Are there any cards that updated recently for the commands, Urko? No, I don't think so. I think we covered them as of the latest OTA. But thank you for staying on top of that, Urko. It really helps me out. So he fits well into LT decks. Living Tribunal? Or Galactus on... Either Living Tribunal or Galactus on 6? No, don't bring up Living Tribunal. Living Tribunal is so bad. One of the worst cards in the game for sure. 24 points right here, and then I'll add Ebony Maw. So instead of 24, it's down by 2. 22 points up. Minus 10. 12 points, and then the 7. Not bad. If you play here, you lose your Warpath. If you play over here, I don't think you pass me. Winning a lane, and then you can Galactus, so there would be no restriction. No, I think there would be the restriction of having to be the only card there. Another bot? I like how predictable Galactus is, though. Makes it easier to counter. Well, I think he's still going to be predictable, but now he's going to have an additional restriction. Like, you will have another way to be able to counter him now. I believe that he will still have to be the only card there. But so you can either counter him by getting a card to his side, or by putting down more than 7 power on the location you think they're going to play Galactus to. Which by turn 4 is not always the easiest thing to do, but if you sense it's Galactus, I don't... If he has to be winning and the only card, I don't know, maybe it's impossible to get Galactus. We'll see. We'll see, and also that's not like the guaranteed change, that's just what I've heard going around. What's up, Teddy? Good luck in the matches today. Thank you, Evil Blah, thank you. Trying to get infinite. And going bouncing back and forth, up and down. I want to be prepared for Conquest mode. What's the unconfirmed Galactus change? 6/7 must be the only card. Sorry, 6/7 must be winning his lane to activate. Zaboo. TMS, how to also add the commands. Awesome. Honestly, Urko, I should have you teach me how to add commands at this rate. I don't know if I would be competent enough to do them on the fly, but I feel like I should be. We'll go Typhoid Mary here and Lizard. Don't mind if I do. I mean, between the Mary, the Lizard, and the Red Skull, it's a lot of power on the Nexus. Colder summer. Somebody's living up in Canada. It sounds wildly complicated. Well, it is also wildly game-altering. I don't know. Alright, Jesse James, have a great one, man. Could you use a Mr. Fantastic to win a lane with no card? Yes. Very rare that that actually happens, but you can do it. I don't know, I feel like you're talking about a specific gameplay situation, and I'm not exactly connecting what it is. At least it breaks the Galactus Spider-Man playline. I don't think we have the full story on what the change is. I feel like it must, I should probably turn off the Sarah, right? I think I should turn off the Sarah. I feel like the Galactus has to be, well, I mean, we'll see, we'll see. If it's just like the surprise, he doesn't have to be the only card. It's just a completely different playstyle. I feel like if the change is that Galactus just has to be winning his lane to activate, and you don't care about having other cards at the lane, he would also have to be like ahead by a certain margin. Just like Omega Red, right? Like what if Galactus was if you're winning by 5, you activate, rather than winning by 10. Winning by 5, you can destroy the other locations. It's just like such a fake out. Like, you're like, oh, I overinvested in this one lane, and then, oops, sucks for you, I run Galactus, so those other 2 lanes that you're winning don't matter anymore. Like, I feel like that's makes Galactus even better. Every deck just runs him to see if they can outpace the opponent and punish them. But yeah, the turn 6 Galactus gets way harder to pull off if he has to be the only card and winning. There's a lot to this one. And we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. If he's winning the lane, Shing and Enchantress are finally going to do their jobs versus him. Hopefully. Booter, you just got on. What's going on? We're winning, mate. Ah! Taking it to the Sarah to be able to cross over. Sure, he gets it done. Feels just a touch anticlimactic. Given that we played like 2 bots in a row on the way up. Nothing stops Team Teddy from getting infinite though. Alright, Sauron tempo. You know what? Of all the decks that I thought were going to be candidates for getting me over, I did not expect to be putting this card back on the Sauron tempo. But here we are. I'm loving it. Do I think Marvel Snap will be pay to win in the future? I hope not. Kizzy, as somebody who just drove their free-to-play account across the infinite border, I don't think Snap is going to be pay to win. Like, my free-to-play account does incredibly well right now. We made infinite. I think it's poised with a number of different meta deck options to be able to play Conquest mode coming out tomorrow. And I have like 10,000 tokens in the bank. I'm not even buying cards that I could have on the account because I'm trying to save tokens and then split. Like, I'm purposefully this is how good it is. My free-to-play account is equipped to be able to win, and I am spending my tokens on purposefully picking the worst cards because I want this account to buy the bad cards and the main account to buy the good cards. I'll go just armor. I don't like that Mindscape is going to block my Taskmaster. I want to also thin out like the good cards so that he's not able to use them. Maybe I just hold armor. Go play 0 Titania or something like that. What time is the patch again? It's, I don't know. I think it changes. Also, it's been a while since they've had a patch without issues. I hate saying that, but it is true. I'm not trying to rag on them. Mur Island, to be able to grab the buffs. Be able to grab the buffs. I could play Sauron. Or I could play Shuri. The problem is I don't have anything for Shuri to activate. Giving them Shuri is not that bad. Is there a normal time that the patches drop, guys? Patches usually at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, so it's like a midday update if you're in the USA. The intern might be at it again, indeed. Yeah, like 22 hours from now. That's the expectation. But we'll see. It's like a mega patch. We'll see what they give us. So now is the idea that I Shuri? I Shuri now. I give him Taskmaster, Armor, Rock. That's a pretty weak hand. I'll play Shuri over here. The alternative is, right, I play Rock here to get the buff, and then I play like Shuri here. That's fine. Yeah, 11 a.m. ET is when the patch notes get posted on Steam. Okay, cool. In France, it's already Wednesday morning? France is that far ahead? What? I don't think France is that far ahead. I wish I could afford Silk. Silk does look fun. But I don't know how competitive she's necessarily going to be. Problem is that I can't match. Whoa, I have to change. Yeah, I can. Never mind. There's no problem here. It's just Big Jeff. Big Jeff. Hit him. There it is. Silk Medusa Lizard, baby. We got the new 2-5. The 2-5 Kings. Oh, no. Taskmaster to the -2. Victory. Oh, man. That's even better than if I had played Shang-Chi. Hold Living Tribunal from the collection track, my first Series 5. I haven't used tokens on. Well, Heart Trigger, I'm very sorry for your luck on that one. Hopefully they buff him. I hope they buff Living Tribunal. Why did he hawk and give you Enchantress? No, I top decked the Enchantress booter. They didn't know I had Enchantress. The Enchantress was my top deck. That's a leave. What can I replace a Zabu with on this one? Let's see, what do we want to replace a Zabu with? You probably play Medusa. Medusa is a good option. Honestly, yeah, she is. Medusa would be a good plug and play. You could also play Luke Cage if you're seeing a lot of high evolutionary matchups. You could also play Scorpion. If I could get Wave in this deck, it would be a tourney deck. Yeah, but I don't know where Wave goes. Like the Wave and Shuri just don't jive. Raphael, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. So it's gonna be Shuri on Nidavellir, buff a card out of its noggin, play Taskmaster on Bar Sinister off the buffed card, right? So we just play Armor now. Do I think Tribunal will be viable with 612? Oh, yeah. What? Yes, Ivy. Tribunal viable as 612? Of course. Living Tribunal as 612 is insane. You running the Scorp? Yeah, it's a good option. You used to play against You Are Muted all the time, but then you haven't faced them in a little while? Interesting, interesting. I wonder why they stopped matching with you. I guess they got tired of getting beaten up, KG. Alright, 15 power Enchantress for the Taskmaster to be able to copy. Taskmaster has some goated variants too. Taskmaster has some very good variants, I agree. It spreads only 4 across all lanes by itself. Ivy, but you're never going to see it by itself. It's so good. They can only play 1 card. Does my 15-point Taskmaster... Probably doesn't win, does it, up against Hulk? Oh no. Hulk beats us? Because they played Jeff, Wasp, Wave, A-Bomb. I didn't get a good read on how expensive the A-Bomb was when they played it. I think they actually have not been upgrading their Hulk. I want to see it. I don't think it's that big. Oh, they moved the Jeff? That's even worse. Why would you move the Jeff? The Jeff was just blocking a good spot. Hold on. Oh. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Now they're gonna beat us on Nidavellir. Interesting. That was still, why would you move the Jeff? There any word about global matchmaking, Urko? No, there's not. Hey, Teddy Team Teddy. Still at the hospital? No, TMS. So I can't watch much, but have a great stream. Hit that like button. Glad to have you popping in, TMS. I hope things start improving for you guys. Thorn, you're like 612 Tribunal sounds not too bad. Weaker than Doom before spreading your power. Guys, no, it's too much. It's way too much. One day the power of communism will shine. Indeed, indeed. I mean, I would like him to be a little bit more viable, but the thing is that he's always going to be comboed with... the lizard will just get debuffed for sure. We'll go armor here. He's always going to get comboed with Iron Man if his power level gets too high. Like anytime that Living Tribunal's personal stat line goes up, then it's just going to be an Iron Man Wombo combo deck. Ramp the Iron Man into the Tribunal, into the Onslaught, GG's, right? Is Conquest mode coming tomorrow? Yes, Urko, it is. With the midday patch. When it is expected to arrive. Wish I had Cosmo, because they could wave, or sorry, not wave, they could storm the Nexus. Snowguard needs to run things off as soon as it's played permanently at the end of the game, even if they make it a 2-cost. Hold on. Snowguard needs to turn things off as soon as it is played and permanently at the end of the game, even if they make it a 2-cost. Oh yeah, that would be great. That would be wonderful for Snowguard's viability. Alright, here we go. I think we snap on this one. Even though he gets to see how I play with the Daredevil. Boom. Urko, should you try out Conquest mode? 100% you should try out Conquest mode, man. You're a great competitor. I think you would thoroughly enjoy Conquest mode. Yeah, I think that Snowguard, rather than the 1-turn deactivation, being a permanent deactivation would be pretty cool. Should I buy Zabu or High Evo? Ooh, Mr. AK with the good questions. So what do we got? Zabu versus High Evo, chat. You have the best deck in the game, held together by 6,000 token expenditure, versus the best Series 4 in the game, and a meta-defining card ever since his release in Mr. Zabu here. So, just because the token expenditure is so much lower, I might be inclined to say get Zabu first. And I would also put forward, chat, that the developers said, as of the last OTA patch, allow me to find the direct quote. The last OTA patch. Hold on. Not to lose my momentum or anything. And here we go. Thanks for reading. We're continuing to keep a close eye on the game balance and high evolutionary in particular. So if you feel like you don't want to invest in a card with nerfs speculated around the corner, then I would stay away from High Evolutionary right now. If you already have High Evolutionary, enjoy him. He's going to be good. He's still going to be good after the nerfs, but he could be getting toned down, which could be another argument for picking up your Zabu instead. What do we like here? The Shuri's Lab combo with Taskmaster in hand is just so good. I can't see how we lose. It's true, High Evo will not drop in price, but he will drop potentially in power. Oh, go with the hipster problems. I know, the hipster part of my brain has often kept me away from the better decks. But hey, we were here on High Evo on day one, building incredible lists. All right, what you got? Do you happen to run Cosmo in there? Oh, but I have initiative. Haha. Gonna get Taskmaster or the Red Skull. Either one is good. Alongside the Shuri's Lab. Oh, I know I don't get to play. Hang on. I think it's actually the Lizard. 20 power Lizard to be copied by the Taskmaster. Maybe. We'll try it. Alright, TMS. Have a good one. Bought Galactus last week, even though I know he's gonna get nerfed. Might as well enjoy High Evo before a potential change. Exactly, Capello. Exactly. They flip first. Yo, hang on. What's the play? Negasonic, eh? You had Negasonic created by Agent 13? That's wild. Negasonic from the Agent 13. Truly incredible. I could go Red Skull to be able to win this lane. And then, I mean, I get to play the Titania for free, basically. Add a little bit of pressure over here. It's still really strong. I accept. Even after losing my Shuri doubled card. Okay. You didn't have a better plan than just Devil Dino on mid? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Doom loses, so it's still good. Shoo! Urko's ready to grind up from rank 13 to Conquest mode infinite, baby. He must have felt so confident, I know, because he probably saw that I had Taskmaster, right? So he was like, oh, he wants to Taskmaster the card, I destroyed the card, he can't play the Taskmaster, and it's over. But then we just, pop it. To put 8 cubes on the line, yes, it's kinda crazy. Daddy dropped from 111 to 109, any tips? Just keep going, KG, I think you got it, mate. Play High Evo. Play High Evo Lockdown is my tip for you. Play Galactus before it's nerfed. Embody the scumbag.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Do we still have the rest of the season to try to hit infinite, or does Conquest replace it? Or will they both exist? Brent, they will both exist simultaneously. They're not replacing each other. It's just that I'm expecting, like, Conquest is the new hot. So I'm just talking about wanting to hit infinite before Conquest releases because I want to play a lot of Conquest. There's going to be a lot of hype around it. I think it will be fun content to be able to watch. So I'm planning on shifting what I play on stream to just Conquest while it's fresh, and trying to stockpile a lot of tickets because we have a shorter season to be able to play Conquest in. And they only open the Infinite League on the last week. So I'm trying to be able to stockpile as many entry tickets for the Infinite League as possible within the next 2 weeks to be able to then give us a good chance at actually getting the coveted Infinite Conquest victory in the first month. I feel like that's kind of what I want to chase right now. He snapped. I mean, I have Sauron, Typhoid Mary, Ebony Maw, we have the full complement. Does this deck run Shang-Chi? What are the rewards, Urko? They're pretty generous. You have gold, you have credits, you have a exclusive variant every month, and you have a mystery variant every month. So basically, the Conquest mode rewards are as good as Infinite. Instead of getting the Infinite card back, you get a Conquest mode variant art. He pulled all of his zeros, which means Thor will get buffed. The Dracula could go crazy, but here's the thing. Red Skull's bigger, baby. Ebony Maw, be able to top that, and we'll just roll right in. Conquest seems very fun, but 5 wins in a row sounds stressful. Yeah, 5 wins in a row is going to be for like the 0.000% of people who want to be able to play it out. This is going to be crazy to be able to win Infinite. Nerd made it up to 85. Let's go. Keep on pushing, my friend. Bought 2 variants, some credits. I don't think I can play in Conquest anytime soon. Sure you can, Justa. Sure you can. At least play it to see what it's like, mate. The early leagues, I don't think they're going to be too hard to get through, and they still give you pretty decent rewards to cash out of the shop. You can take your pick of the best shop rewards. You don't have to feel like you have to clear out the entire shop. They have junk in the shop like boosters. You don't want all of that. You just want some of that. You just play enough so that you get the good stuff. Living Tribunal's con is just great as its pro. You're spreading power around, but you'll also lower the power at your highest location. A third of your total power is wasted. Unlike Spectrum, you're not adding power, but distributing it. Yes. What are we talking about? About how bad High Evolutionary or Living Tribunal is? Living Tribunal is very bad. I agree. I end. Hopefully they play. Aw, I had the armor to be able to lock them in. I might season pass only the game for a bit. Yeah, give it a go. Shuri me. Death. Thanos death deck, looks like. There's the Sauron. Has Shuri come all the way full circle? Is she now a cool deck again? What's the hipster approval rating for Shuri right now, guys? He could run Shang-Chi. But would he? Death is already free because of all the rocks that were destroyed, right? Yeah, death is free at this point. That's kind of scary. Yeah, retro's now Shuri's got the retro coolness. That's what the Teddy Wife's vote is. We could play this and be able to tie a death. Ah. The free death is so good. Maybe we just hide it? I don't know what these cards are, but I might be able to pass them. We'll see. How much am I missing DC Dual Force right now, Edward? A fair bit. I kind of wish that I was playing that right now. Anytime that the beta time was shutting off, I was like, man, I wish I could just go play some more DC Dual Force. Because there was just not nearly enough time to be able to experience everything that was in the game. We never played a deck with Green Arrow, or Superman, or the Flash. Like, there were leaders that I didn't play at all. There were other support cards that I saw people using in cool ways that I didn't get to touch. I haven't played Shuri in a long time, but I do love the deck. Kind of bringing it back. I've seen a lot of Shuri Doc Ock lately. Really interesting. Well, the Dual Force comes back on Friday, guys. Which, I think after this stream, we're going to set up some of our mass closed beta key distribution on the Discord. !Discord in the chat if you want to join up. We're going to be doing a mass closed beta key giveaway for DC Dual Force, courtesy of the DC Dual Force developers. What are our thoughts on next month's season pass card? Seems like it could make a move destroy deck viable. Capello, I think that the move deck destroy, it sounds very funny. I think it's a bit of a meme. It's like too complicated to really make work. There goes Galactus. He doesn't play the Dark Dimension, he has to play over here, so I play Shuri. We have a shot. We're in with a prayer. But yeah, so it's Phoenix Force. Phoenix Force will be able to revive a random destroyed card. Oh, never mind. Into the Dock. Oh dear. This means my Shuri doesn't get to do anything. No, I give the... No, hang on. She does. She does. But I don't have a card to play. Wow. Wow. What is this? I could play the Enchantress to still have like a Taskmaster. I guess. They need to be able to use the Shuri. Enchantress. Never mind. Of course they have the Shang-Chi, but then I get the Titania back. Fascinating.
Escaped.
Feels so good when someone plays the Shadow King against you and you have the Luke Cage. Luke Cage clawing his way up in terms of viability. I think you'll get like the base structure decks and then build on it from there in terms of the DC Dual Force progression. Hang on. Wonder what the progression system on DC Dual Force will feel like. They gave streamers all the cards, so it was fun for them to be able to build with the decks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get my hands on the card catalog that for your starter cards so that I can build some deck guides. Because those are always the guides that do the best, far and away, is the beginner deck guides. That's where everybody's at the starting point looking for stuff to be able to build up against people that have spent money, right? I think the progression will feel okay. It's card pack based in the beginning. They'll probably throw a bunch of stuff at you. And here's the thing. They give you good leaders to start with, and they give you the Aquaman gold as a recruit out of the very first comic adventure. So that right there gives you a viable deck. You play mono red Aquaman deck, build around either with the Superman or with the Wonder Woman, and I think you're off to a great start right there. Oh boy. Ebony Maw, Zero, Titania. It's a lot of power. And the ones. All in ones. Alright, but over to Phoenix Force. Phoenix Force is interesting. I think it's going to have to play in a deck that is very selective about what gets destroyed. How do they beat us? Kingpin? Are they going to play like Juggernaut? I think I'm looking at a turn 6 Juggernaut play. I'll do this.
Spider-Man here.
Okay. I'm expecting turn 6 Juggernaut to the Dark Dimension here. But then I'm ahead, so if you do that, you only have 3 points to be able to pass me at Shuri's Lap. I don't know if that's possible. If you play Shang-Chi, you only have 2 points to be able to pass me here. That's not possible. Yeah, I think we got this one. Yeah.
Victory.
They're playing a very weird deck. Maybe the Kingpin is there more as a bluff than as an activation, but it's like Spider-Man Juggernaut kind of combo. Kiknuwu, thank you for the follow. Human Torch, Phoenix Force, Null. Either a meme or a meta deck, no in between. Yeah, exactly. If you get the combo off, it's insane. It's so many points. If you don't get the combo off, it's not good. I will say it like that. I don't know what the deck will just flounder if it doesn't hit the combo. Can we get a Phoenix Force, a Tuma, Null combo to really work? It's very hard to actually get it to work, right? Hold on, I go Shuri on turn 3 so I can play Super Lizard on 4 and then keep playing Super Lizards for the rest of the game. That sounds like me. Because you could play a Tuma on 4. Then he blows up. You play him in a position where he self-sacrifices immediately. You could then play Phoenix Force to bring him back, which then if you roll into Null and you're trying to keep the second the reincarnation of Atuma alive, I guess the combo is okay. I don't know if it's good enough to really lead a deck though. But if you could get it destroyed, the problem is that it's really hard to get 2 Nulls going to really get the efficiency off the ground. You're spending turn 4 and 5 self-sacrificing all your cards to be able to enable a finisher that only affects 1 lane. Which I don't know is enough. Right? Alright. Play the Lizard, clone the Lizard, play the Zabu, make this Shuri a 2. 2/4 Shuri that's going to be able to double a Lizard? This is a very interesting one. Phoenix Force is just good to slot into a normal Destroy deck. Is it though, Capello? Is it? Josh rallying the likes for the stream. It really does help us out, guys, to be promoted out there to the rest of the community. A lot of people have found our streams randomly, then ended up joining up. But if Phoenix Force is resurrecting a random card, like, do you actually care if it resurrects? It resurrects Nova, and then Nova is 6 power. Like, that's not worth it. A lot of the Destroy deck destructions are on cards that don't matter. They're just like calculating extra tokens. And hang on. It's yeah, it's Shuri into Lizard to be able to play the Taskmaster next. And I have a 28 power Taskmaster to be able to copy off of, and a Titania that plays at the same time. Or I could play the Lizard again for 14 and then set up the Shuri and then be able to double the Lizard on the next time through. I'll just do it like this. I feel pretty confident here. The fact that it does move on turn 6 does give it a certain power, right? The flexibility on repositioning is very nice. I like that. Seems like High Evo is the best card right now according to the tier list. Urko, it is. If you've got it, rock it. High Evo, Spider-Man, Storm, Doctor Doom, Hulk, Cyclops, Nebula. Do you run Sunspot, guys? I don't think you don't have to run Sunspot. You can play Misty Knight, you don't have to. But that's basically the deck. Bring the Shang-Chi if you want to match in the mirror. I think I'm saving it for Iron Lad, or should I wait for Ham? Nerd, I would wait for Ham. I think Ham's amazing. But then again, Iron Lad's doing well in the Patriot deck still. The Patriot Lad is still a great deck. That might be one of the ones that we play in Conquest mode. You've got the 12k tokens to be able to grab it up, Urko. There you go. Jean Grey is a better card next month. Yes, I would say that Jean Grey is looking like the best card next month. And it's not to throw any shade at the other ones. Jean Grey just looks really, really good. 3/3. You must play your first card to Jean Grey's location if possible for both sides. There's just so many dirty tricks that are possible with that kind of interaction. But I am excited for what the Phoenix Force will be able to do. There's Thanos. Interesting. I have 14 caches to open, but I am pool 3 complete. Should I wait for the next drop? Johnny, do you want Shanna? Isn't Shanna the only one going into Series 3? The last drop was the most underwhelming thing we've ever seen. Yes, you'll have Shanna added. Honestly, Shanna's okay. Yeah, I would wait for the drop. The drop is just happening tomorrow. So yes, I would wait for the drop. Then you can grab your Shanna, who is a fine card. Where's the Spider-Man? Waiting for the Spider-Man. What's my opponent doing snapping? Why are they snapping up against Shuri? Do they run the Shang-Chi? Anthrax, great to see you, mate.
Inevitable.
I save tokens that I never use them. I did buy High Evo and I'm sitting at 22k deal with the Dragon's Horde. Wow. Wow. Well. It's like either they have Shang-Chi. I flip first? Hold on. So if I lose Baxter Building, they go up 3 to 8. I go down 3 to 9. But then you have to imagine that they're going to play something else that's like a... No, but if they play the Shang-Chi, then they can't fit in something that's an AoE buff. So I can just Taskmaster here and win. Right? A 2-cost. No, they play Time Stone? They have 3? It could actually be Shang-Chi, Mr. Fantastic. And then the Mr. Fantastic is able to give the extra 2. To tie, then it goes to margin of victory. And I think I would lose the margin of victory if they Shang-Chi my Red Skull. Wow. So then, do they actually run Mr. Fantastic, Shang-Chi? Because I could also play Lizard Enchantress on Baxter Building, which would be able to beat the Shang-Chi. I think I'll do this. One card got played. Whoa. Wow. Should have been the Taskmaster. Didn't think about the Valkyrie. It's a shame that High Evo doesn't have a voice line like Thanos or Galactus. Chat, what is the iconic high evolutionary voice line that we want to hear? What should he say? I don't even know what it would be. It is a shame that he doesn't have it, but I don't know what it would be. Was the DC Dual Force beta through Steam? Nope, it's a direct download from their website, Edward. Currently. There is no God, so I must step in. Chills. Yeah, the Valkyrie is quite the throwback. To be sure. I go Lizard here. It is I, Evo Man. I think I just play Shuri. This is the High Evo deck. Urko if you're wanting to take notes. I guess it does run Sunspot. It runs Jeff and Sunspot. Oh. How does this keep on happening? That we sit without any good card to get doubled by Shuri. There's going to be armor again. There's going to be 6 11-point armor, and that's it. Maybe it's my own fault for having already played the Lizard, but I thought I was going to get something useful. I could play the Titania, but that sounds a little bit crazy. It's a lot more points. You know what? Here we go. Titania it is. He's a madman. Prop X. Well, I just try Evo Control when it shows up in my shop. Yeah. And then I gotta get it back. Most of the time when I'm overthinking, I always lose. Sounds about right. My man here with the free-to-play deck, and I'm missing 6 of the cards at 1K collection. Marche, at the 1K collection, you're just at the very beginning of your journey, my friend. The Pool 3 completes at around 4,000 now with how many cards they've been adding into Pool 3. So it's a free-to-play deck, but it is also an old account. The account was created on day 1 of the game release. Let's play something else. Let's try. I do love Toxic Sarah. I do love Toxic Sarah. I don't know if she has a good matchup up against... We could play Living Tribunal. Do we want to play some Living Tribunal, guys? I've got Drax in here. Why am I playing Drax? Hold on. Control. No. This was not it. This was this deck was it was a joke. That one was a joke. This one is the real deck. The Living Lockjaw. Okay, here we go. Let's play this. I know we're infinite, but I don't want to just like bleed cubes the entire time. Tribunal would have been good for the Mojo Hot location. The Mojo Hot location. Yes, Big Jim, if you could have guaranteed preventing the opponent from winning, right? So it's like Spider-Man on 5 when they have not filled it, and then you play Living Tribunal. Hey Teddy, I'm going to take a crack at the Infinite World Record for the new account. I've seen a couple streamers trying it as well. No chance, KR. Not a shot. That's not my tempo. I will be trying to be able to be one of the first guys to get Infinite Conquest Infinite League win. I'm going to try for that. But grinding Pool 1 meta to Infinite just doesn't seem... Like, is that actually fun to watch, KR? Have you watched it? Is it fun? It doesn't even sound fun. Aren't all Living Tribunal decks jokes? I think this one is good. I think this is the one deck that is like an upgrade from the normal Thor Lockjaw. Like, I think Thor Lockjaw actually benefits from Tribunal being in the deck. What do you download Dual Force on? PC? Yes, on PC. When do we think the update will be? Later tomorrow? Yes, Mystical Being. It's normally, we were hearing 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be noon Central for me. Around that time. It gets pretty fun because there are so many crushing turn 6 moments. Okay, gotcha. So just like watching the suffering is entertaining enough. I got you. You're one of those. Interesting. So we can play Jane to be able to bring up Mjolnir, to be able to then play Odin plus Mjolnir, or we can play Doctor Doom to be able to play Odin because of what Titan is giving us. Honestly, this combo feels like it could be the best one. Let's just do this. Is it on Steam? Not yet. The developers are running the closed beta just through links of the different builds of the game through their website. I'll get an update on the Discord on how to be able to use your keys. Also, right after stream, I'm going to set up the distribution for all of the keys that I have. I've got like 300 more keys to be able to give away. So if you want to get in on DC Dual Force, guys, join the Discord, !Discord in the chat. I've got a ton of free closed beta keys, and I even have a couple more card packs that I can be able to hook you guys up with. So that's starting next weekend. Hazmat Debris Evolution deck. Got you to your first Infinite. Whoa, let's go. Hazmat Debris Evolution deck. Love to hear it. Is there any deck building site for DC Dual Force like Snap Zone or Snap Fan? Not that I am aware of. Anybody in chat know? I don't think DC Dual Force, like, they have their entire card catalog. Okay, so there is the entire card catalog on the DC Dual Force official website, but I don't think that any sites currently have a deck builder. You're gonna have to go to the pencil, paper, or old school days, writing down lists to figure out what you're gonna run. Get hit with a little bit of nostalgia, and then as you get carpal tunnel, immediately remember why the digital is better. Should have played Wasp first to activate her ability twice. Dark Nizzle, I'm not high Evo. This is the time that you don't... I don't have the ability. Wasp is just Wasp. She's a 0-1. Snap Zone has a DLC Dual Force section now. Ah, let's go. Let's check it out. Marvel Snap Zone. They know. They're on the cutting edge. I pass again. Marvel Snap Zone games. Take me to... Whoops. Pressed the wrong thing, I think. I wanted to see the drop down. DC Dual Force. DC Dual Force combat overview. Cards. Decks. Deck builder. DC Dual Force deck builder. Here we go. Dualforce.gg. That's your answer, guys. Here we go. Copy. All right, I'm going to use this now. DC Dual Force deck builder. We got the hookup. This is why I love streaming to you guys, chat. You make me better. Play you, cycle you immediately, see what happens. The free-to-play account does not have high Evo yet. Oh, what? Okay. Spicy, spicy. This is one of the more painful turn 4 passes, to be sure. I have Jubilee, Thor, Lizard, and Wasp all just sitting in the deck for 1-0. What's up, Thor? Great to see you. Any chance I can get you to test some of my lists this weekend? Doran? If your lists involve... I'm trying to think what will pique my interest for a list to test. I will play some of them. I'll for sure play some of them. I hate this. Is it actually like Iron Man Living Tribunal? Iron Man is for 9. Well, no, it's for... The Iron Man is representing 15 points. It's probably the best turn 5 play that I can make. But then is the Living Tribunal the best player? Is it going to be Doctor Doom on X-Mansion? I guess we'll have to see what he does. He could Spider-Man, and then the Doctor Doom is going to be better. Is it from the creators of Snap Zone? Looks much better than Snap Zone. It is from the same umbrella. It's the... what do they call it? It's like the .gg game network for the Dual Force builder. So I don't know how they franchise necessarily, but they are linked. Alright. So I could Doctor Doom mid to be able to cycle, but if I cycle, my chances are 2 out of 3 that I pull a 1 power card over here on mid and then lose, right? That's pretty boring. I get the 1 in 3 that it's the Infinite, and then we're just going nuts. Living Tribunal, however... How much power goes to Shadowland? That's the kicker. The sum of all power and then distributed by 3. Do I have at least 10? Well, sorry, at least 11. Oh boy. I'm adding 12 right now. Into 28 plus 7. I would make it. And if they play Hulk on Monster Island... I think I'm gonna try. It's pretty close. Oh! I think that was our win condition. Oh no, it was a tie. Needed one more. So close. GG has the sites for even Honka Star Rail. They cover a lot of games. Yes, they cover a lot of games. Yeah, I like Snap Fan. So Snap Zone seems to have great written articles, but then I like using Snap Fan for like their card search. I don't think Snap Fan has a affiliate on Dual Force right now though. And honestly, this GG Dual Force filter might be better than the official site. Does it show... Hang on. Does it show magical spells? Faction, any, cost, any, rarity, any, attack, any. Oh no. I don't think it does. Hang on. Leader. Created. Yes, it shows the magical spells. Thank you. Thank you. It's insane to me that the official website doesn't show you magical spells. At least as far as I understand, I can't find it. Deep space. Okay. Snapfan has articles now? Yeah. But Snap Zone, like, posts multiple articles every day. They got it all. Yeah, chose them under created cards, thank goodness. I was trying to play a deck of all magic spells and I was like, I don't even know necessarily what I'm going to get, but normally I get good stuff, so I'm going to keep doing it. There's some really fun stuff. Here it doesn't look like it's showing all of them though. Unless I have to show another page. Like I know there were other magical spells that I was getting. How can I see double deep space? Are you kidding me? Okay. You get to see what Eclipso does. Yo. Eclipso 310. Then enemy recruit deal. He's a charge. He's a leader. What? An enemy recruit deals damage equal to its power to another random enemy character. Good. Wow. Alright, I got distracted there by all the DC Dual Force stuff. I should have definitely kept Eclipso, or whatever would have created Eclipso in my deck before. Full pass for Infinite, or do I play Jane? I think it's full pass. Here goes Shuri, and we're out.
Escaped.
A series of unfortunate events is how I would call that one. Deep Space takes away all the abilities, and then the Jubilee pull. Right, just abysmal. Good thing we're infinite now. How do I think Snap will change the monetization system tomorrow? By nothing. I think the monetization system will stay. Well, what they're going to change is they're going to add the targeted daily bonuses or whatever that means, and they're going to give us weekend missions. So they are giving additional free resources into the economy, and also additional paid resources, because some of those weekend missions revolve around using the Battle Pass card and around using the latest card releasing. But that's the only changes I'm expecting. Pablo, thank you, mate. Timian? Who is Timian? I feel like that name sounds familiar. Excited to see rewards from daily missions and weekend stuff. Yeah, me too. I think it'll be good. They got you from the Daily Bugle? What are they doing? At least the weekend missions will decrease the cost of a card, like a cashback on purchase. Yeah, you get a little bit of a rebate. A little rebate for you. How are we always bound up on turn 5? Or turn 4, sorry. And here I don't even get the draw. That's so disappointing. I mean, it's the claw that's preventing me from being able to draw. I had a turn 2, I had a turn 3. I have Wasp, Iceman, Lockjaw, Jubilee all in deck, but I just didn't draw them again. Well. We'll see how generous the weekend missions really are. Because if the token rebate on the cards is just minuscule, I don't know, I can't imagine them giving us all that much. But we'll see. I feel like this is my best shot to go Jane and hope that I pull Mjolnir instead of Wasp. How I got a leak or something. Pop. Pop. I feel like I should retreat again. It's a plus 10. No, it's plus 12. Maybe there's a shot. I don't think I win over here on left, though. But then do I just add power here, or do I add power here? If he plays Spectrum, I lose. Is it ye old Spectrum Thanos ongoing deck? It could be. Rebate should be at least 1,000 and better. 1,000 is a lot, especially for cards releasing directly into Series 4. I don't know, if they change what the rebate is based on the card being Series 5 or Series 4, then it could be.
Escaped.
If it was like 500 for a Series 4 card and 1,000 for a Series 5 card, I could see that. Rich, you're thinking the Snap's gonna have too many in-game currencies? Credits, gold, tokens, and now metals? Well, don't forget tickets. And boosters. But, my brother, that's nowhere near how many currencies a lot of free-to-play mobile games have. Free-to-play mobile games have as many currencies as... They just have a lot. They just have a lot. If no cards release into Series 4 in July, it's going to be a bummer. Yeah, I hope that they do at least one. The 2 is a lot. The 2 into Series 4 feels very generous. I don't think they always have to do 2, but as long as they always do 1, I feel a lot better about things. Nothing is promised, but I'm optimistic. Hopefully what they see is a lot of positive feedback on everybody playing Spider-Ham and a lot of people trying Spider-Man 2099. It is very positive, especially for Spider-Man 2099, because I think, and a lot of other content creators would have been very actively discouraging people from playing Spider-Man 2099 if he cost Series 5 prices. But if he costs a Series 4 price, then it's like, yeah, if you like the character, give it a try, right? You're only down 3K. Cool KG, not a chance. Spider Ham is going to be crazy. I played games including limited currencies. It'll be over 50 different currencies. Yeah, Ivy, exactly. There are some mobile games that just go crazy with the different kinds of currencies, right? Insane. I do have the Living Tribunal. That is true. I could also just play like Iron Man and then look to be able to cycle Doom. No Wasp. The Odin's on the Doom. Alright. And we're gone. When Spider-Hammer releases, Infinite will be in every deck for the week. It's gonna suck? Not true. I don't think so. Not every deck wants to run Infinite. $20.99 and Spider-Gwen T6 will be very good. Well, maybe. So you spend 6 energy on producing 9 power on board, and then you have to be able to destroy something of decent size to be able to get good value out of him. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends on how well targeted his destruction is going to be. It's all up to the value out of his destruction at that point. Because again, you're developing 9 points on your side of the board. Oh no. Hey Thor, what have they done to you, my beautiful baby? Lockjaw Wasp? As long as you can destroy something that's about a 4 or a 5 power, you'll be okay. But if you randomly hit something smaller, you're going to be disappointed. Spider-Man 2099 won't destroy face-down cards? Yeah, I don't think so. Is Spider-Ham on reveal? Yes, Spider-Ham is on reveal. Also, Glenn told us that in the developer build, Spider-Ham is revealing to the person who plays Spider-Ham what card gets picked. That's insane. If that comes into live, can you guys imagine? You play Spider-Ham, and it's not like a guess. It's not random. Well, it's not hidden. I play Spider-Ham, and then I know that I hit your Sarah. Yeah, I'm snapping. I play Spider-Ham. I know that I hit a random Infinite that you're playing in a bounce deck. I might retreat. Right there. You know? No cubes off my back. Play you, play you. I've got time to be able to play Jane, which is kind of fun.
I am Iron Man.
The only deck I really play is Bounce, so updated for the current meta. I got you, KG. You could play a, yeah, I mean, Bounce is fun. Bounce can update pretty easily. It's got plenty of flex slots. One of the reasons that I like it so much myself. I could also play Odin to be able to refresh. I think that you go Jane. But Odin over here to be able to reactivate Doom and then cycle into Living Tribunal. Could be the way. Someone suggested playing White Queen. I did that, Ivy. I suggested this. Is this a free-to-play infinite run? Yep. This is our free-to-play account. It is an old account, so I have access to a lot of cards. And I'm playing Living Tribunal right now because I did buy it with my tokens. The free-to-play stack of tokens into Living Tribunal. I would not recommend it, but I did it specifically because I have 2 accounts and I put the better cards on the main account. Ah, you were Mr. Negative and you did get it. And now you have all the values. Okay, so I have Living Tribunal guaranteed to cycle up from the deck, so I play... Oh. Alright, chat, what is the exact way to do this? I can get Living Tribunal right here, and then I can get... hold on. I could play... I have Thor on the Iron Man, that's what I'm looking at, right? Mjolnir, Odin, reactivation. This is going up by 24. And then I tag him with the Wasp into the Living Tribunal. It's pretty good. I think this is the move. There's a lot of good moves. But I think this is the one.
I am Iron Man.
You only played one card? Oh, were they just out of hand?
Mjolnir
Yeah, they
to
played
me.
everything. Played it all. Buff? Rebuff?
Mjolnir to me.
Zoinks. Up to 40? It's not gonna be enough, is it? No. So close. Atlantis, man. Atlantis. Just lagging behind the rest of the team. Dropped from 86 to 81 today. Pray for me, chat. Beats, I know you can do it. You just gotta ride the tilts, my friend. You can make it. What's my collection level on this one? It's like 5,000. 5,300. That's what a day one free-to-play account can reach, guys. Pretty good. Other good decks of cards I have to pay for, and I've already paid for so many. Well, not quite true. There's some good free-to-play options, but right now, like, High Evo is the top, right? Medusa Bounce. Medusa Bounce is not too bad. I don't know if it's necessarily what Bounce wants, because you are restricted to having to play her back mid, right? So the opponent knows it's coming. But yeah, you get the ability of +3, which is okay. Got Lockjaw Wasp ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Setting up a big Deadpool. Dream Dimension. So you're playing both accounts regularly from day one. Legendary. Snap Broker. I'm playing the main account from week 2 of the beta. The main account's even older. But yeah, pretty much. Now, once Conquest mode comes out, we're going to have to reevaluate what things look like, because I'm definitely not going to be able to play Conquest mode on both. We might see the free-to-play account really slumber once Conquest mode comes out. Okay. I don't like that. The reason I don't like that is I was holding Jane. Would have been able to recall Wasp for the final turn, but now I can't do that. They snapped? Yeah, makes sense. You know what? We'll see if we can take it a little farther. We need more likes. Rallying the likes. I don't know that Tribunal is as trash as we are saying. He's gotten a few 8 cube steals off just not seeing it coming. Hubbard, that's incredible. Congratulations for pulling it off, because that is certainly not the norm. I think Tribunal is as trash as we were all saying. Gosh dang it. I'm just playing a Wasp? What am I doing? Okay, change it up, sure. Yeah, Valkyrie's probably the biggest surprise card now. Oh, he played his Deadpool. Does that mean that I have a chance? I don't know. Dr. Doom's stuck on the middle, so I can't Odin him. He's winning at the vault. The Living Tribunal would not be able to buff me over 12 at every location. It would. It would make sure that my power is split evenly. Then I think the opponent just, like, rushes on one side or the other. 2 cards. Only 2. Well, 3 cards have been destroyed. So Death is playable. I guess it's just Odin on the Goblin and see if that catches him out. It would be very funny. Nah, it's not going to. Oh yeah, I reactivate the Heimdall as well. Alright, I'm gonna refill my water. It was as we feared. The Death Landing. The Death Stranding, as some might say. Alright. One more game. One more game of the Living Lockjaw. Give it a fair shake. D. Salvio, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. Recently made an alt since S4 card acquisition is too slow after completing Series 3. Is High Evo a good card for the new S3 account? Snap Broker, it's one of the best, for sure. Because it synergizes so well with your cards that you got in Series 1 and 2, that with no abilities, you want to be able to land Doctor Doom and the Spider-Man, of course, but that's not too hard to be able to find, right? KG, how do you only have 136 points? You're always here. What are you squandering them on? Got worked by a Living Tribunal deck that played negative Iron Man and the Hawk. The thing is, like, Living Tribunal in negative just feels like win more tech, right? Like, I feel like if negative is hitting that kind of combo to be that powerful, it should be able to win whether or not it has Living Tribunal. That's just my take. Oh, that's the YouTube side? I got you. Hey, started playing the game 2 days ago. Just reached 50 rank and 130 collection level. Any tips so I don't mess up my progression? B. Salvio, yes. Do not spend any gold on the rapid card upgrades in the shop. That's a trap. Hoard your gold for good bundles. We have a good bundle that's coming up pretty shortly with the Salty Sandman. It's a pretty good way to be able to spend your gold. Otherwise, just doing your dailies. Conquest mode is going to be coming out soon. That is going to allow you to gain even more resources. Do I actually want Iron Man on the Daily Bugle? I mean, out of all of my turn 5 plays, this feels like it could be the best one. But then I could also play Doctor Doom, right? I could do this. Play Doctor Doom on mid. Power, power, power. Play the Wasp. Let's try it. What else do I like to tell new players? Once you hit
Iron Man.
Collection level 500, you'll be able to buy one free Series 3 card every season. And you want to try and make your first one Sarah. That's the best one to be able to grab, but that's a little bit ahead of you right now. Hopefully that helps. If you have any other questions, I love to answer them. Mech Lizard is coming out. Oh, nice. Alright. We're gonna get out of here. Living Tribunal is not the way. What's my Mr. Negative deck looking like right now? Ah, yes, it's this one. The Crystal Devil Dinosaur one. We're not going to play that. Master Plan. Is there a world where we can play Master Plan right now? Oh, but this one has Crystal again. Why was I doing so much with Crystal? It doesn't make any sense. Junked Up? How are you looking? This could be a fun deck to be able to play a little bit of, especially with the new Hood Viper. Do I have Sentry to be able to add in Sentry? We could play the... What did Jeff call his? Small Corners Sentry? Let's see. Sentry, where are you? 410, 410. Where do you be? I do have him. We want to build a Sentry deck, guys? Small edges. Yeah, the small edges. I like always naming mine like Viper, Void, something. That our infinite card back. Idle up. Rocket. Alright, what do we like? We go Hood. Do we play Kitty? We could. But is the core is Hood, Where are you, Zabu? Medusa's just good enough to probably be played as well. We have Hood, Viper, Zabu, Sentry. Would you try an Orca deck? Maybe. Do I have Orca here? I do have Orca here. I don't have Nebula. This is the free-to-play account. He said the Crystal was the worst card on Monday. I was shocked. I don't know why you were shocked, KG. Because Crystal easily is the worst. Orca kind of overshadowed by the Hulks at the moment. Maybe. Let me try the kitty. So the core is being able to have Sentry create the Void, and then get it pushed across to the opponent's side with the Viper. And then we want to run our beautiful Titania. Get the Titania in here. A little bit more junk attack, I think, is what I'm looking for. Play the Titania, play the Debris, then add in Green Goblin. We have fun variants for all of these too, which feels great. Put the Carnage into the deck. Yeah, Carnage could be solid. You have another way to be able to take care of some of these other wimpy cards. Just like Black Widow and Carnage. And then for the fivers, we look at Gamora, Spider-Woman. Is this the list? Oogland has a nasty discard crystal deck. Oh, Hubbard, I would love to know how much time he spent fishing for that highlight reel. The Kitty Pride is certainly optional. Let's cut it for now. Play the Hobgoblin. Ooh. Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin is not for the faint of heart. I kind of wonder if we just run Black Bolt Stature. Right? Like, what if we cut Spider-Woman for just a Black Bolt Stature as a 2-card package? That way on turn 6, as long as you have Zabu, you could still play Sentry, Viper, Stature. Yeah, Carnage is if you get stuck with Hood and Void, but also can chow down on Black Widow. Carnage is the cleanup crew. Also the Debris. Like, it's pretty easy for us to be able to make a stack of a bunch of dead cards that I want Carnage to be able to clean away. Let's try it. Whoop. Viper Void. Hey, losing streak member for 4 months. Another month, another dog. Thank you, my friend, thank you. Team Teddy grows stronger. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Iron Fist Dagger, 2-card combo, can get the other locations if needed, and it's cheap. Iron Fist Dagger does play pretty nice with what we have. Let's go Hood. Now when we have Carnage, do we just eat Hood or do we play Viper? I think we're on like full attack mode here. We can see if we get Sentry, then obviously we're gonna eat the Hood. Otherwise, we're gonna use Viper to be able to kick it. There he is. Okay, answered immediately. Go Carnage and Demon. KG, you must be proud. Somebody's playing Yellow Jacket. Swap the positions. I could wait on the Carnage. Then I'm playing like Zabu right here. Yeah, I think that we go ahead and eat it. Alright, let's just eat it.
Face the might of Asgard.
Up against the door. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket sighting. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Very rare occurrence. There we go. Ooh, they don't have anything. Well, I guess they are putting a lot of power onto the Sunspot here. Play you. Play you. What does the opponent have? They fill it? Oh, man.
Mjolnir, to me.
Is it Gamora now? I guess it could be. Let's see. They just care about Hellfire Club, right? They're losing too much at Starlight Citadel. Into a wave. But then they just play the Hulk, right? Hulk plays for the win. It's too much. If only we had had Green Goblin. That would have sailed the Green Goblin over. Would have felt much better about that one. Kids these days will never know the power of the 1-1 Sunspot. Ah, yes, the 1-1 Sunspot. What a menace he was. What a menace he was. Widow Viper Carnage. Fun little combo. We can have a canonically accurate Black Widow play to Vormir here. I lost my first match post Sunspot nerf by 1 power in the Sunspot lane. Have never forgiven him. Oh, the scars, the scars. Double limbo? Just naturally? Double limbo? I guess I'll play Black Widow here, but then he'll just play the bite. 1-1 Sunspot was beautiful. What about Nova with the +2? The +2 Nova, I don't know if that was a thing of beauty or a thing of terror. But it was very disgusting. Everybody was working Nova Carnage into every single deck. You had to play Moon Girl, Dino, Nova, Carnage, and then you built another 8 cards around those 4. You found your identity in the rest of the cards. And that was it. I think I'll just eat it, and I'll hold the Viper for other combos. Yeah, the 3-0 Dino and the 3-3 Moon Girl, right? Hubbard, never have any luck with the Sentry. We'll see if we get any luck with it. I mean, last time we had it, but then they blocked us. Wave, Widow, Quicksilver. What is Luca doing? Yeah, rip 3-0 Dino. I guess I play Gamora. Mid? Right? What are you playing? Are you Galactus? But why would Galactus play Quicksilver? One has to be prepared. Sometimes I cackle at the beta days. Yeah, how did they think this was... Okay. How did they think any of that was balanced, right? Black Bolt me? Quicksilver, Wave, Domino, Black Widow. Is this just a bot? Agatha? Now they play Widow's Bite? It's probably Agatha, right? That was your cheapest card? Your cheapest card was a 6 cost? It's like the Hela Agatha deck? Alright, we're messing with some weird powers that be. There was no Glenn to stop them back then. Exactly. Yeah, it's what the beta is for. But it's still wild that it happened. When you look at some of the cards now and you're like, obviously that's too much. Alright, so I pass you. And then I don't even play Sentry, or do I play Sentry? I could play Sentry or I could just hold tight. I think we just hold. Yep, there we go.
Victory.
You're right, Agatha should have played herself. Though I don't know what that was. No idea. First booster's onto Stature. There we go. Yes, Wave made all the cards cost the same, but when he waved, I played Gamora, and then the turn after is when I played Black Bolt. And again, when he waved, they should have played Agatha if Agatha was in hand, and Agatha's guaranteed to be in hand, so it was something else. We're just playing bots now. The deck-based matchmaking is broken. It has no idea what kind of deck we're playing, so it doesn't know who to play us against. To lean into the conspiracy theories just a little bit. I'm not going to bother my head too much over that last match. Just try and figure out what Jack is playing here. Ooh. Debris is kind of fun because I can get the 2 rocks, consolidate the rocks, eat them with the Carnage. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, we broke the system. The secret to climbing is you play a deck that the matchmaking has no idea of who to play you against. Is this deck good for climbing? Don't have high Evo, and I'm looking for the alternatives. This deck is actually just a new one that we are brewing up right now, so it's pretty untested, but it is running a lot of pieces that are competent, that I would say are quite good. What if I play Zabu Viper? It takes care of Hellfire Club. I know it's different than consolidating rocks and play Carnage, like I said we were going to try, but this seems okay. Pop. Push it over. Yeah, Wasp. High Evo deck, of course, you're a high Evo deck. Are we going to be able to beat the high Evo? We could have a chance. We'll be in with a prayer. We're already ahead at Hellfire Club, which feels amazing. Now we just try and land the Gamora. Pop. What's under the bandana? A Shash brand. Sorry guys, gotta come clean. Looks very good against Galactus. Yes. This deck murders Galactus with basically any hand. 110% you kill Galactus. I just play this and I win, right? He can only play a single card. The Doctor Doom adds... Oh no, the Doctor Doom adds a 9. Oh. So it would be 5 here, 9 here. Well, it would be 11 here on Doctor Doom. And then the stature taking me up 6 is not enough. Oh boy. So I have to stature here and then hope that he does not play Hulk. Because this way I lose to Hulk, but the other way I lose to Doctor Doom. High Evo runs both, and will happily play one or to other. Terrible with the Titania tactics. The Titania tactics are where this deck gets very fun. Unfortunately, we didn't have the combo cards to be able to really key off of her, but you can make some very dirty plays with her, especially in conjunction with the Green Goblin. We'll try this. Oh. Yes! We had the read. What a match. But yeah, the tricks with Titania, well, the most conservative play you can make is just you hold the Titania until the last turn. And then this deck, because you have a lot of ways to have negative power on your own side of the board, you're probably playing from behind an initiative, so you're fine to be able to hold her until the last turn and then just bump her down. Ooh, we have this on the main account. But I already have the winter variant. I don't know, this one's so good though. That is favorite. Do it. Do it now. But the great trick with Titania is you play Titania first, and then you play Green Goblin. Goblin sails across to an open space, and then Titania will try to follow, and you can potentially clutter up 2 spaces. But you also have, like, if they play 1 and only 1 space is open, the Goblin fills it, and then Titania stays. So it's relatively safe. It's good. Cosmo Sentry goes hard. The 410 is just the 410 with the power of the Cosmo is pretty nice. May have missed the recommendation, but if no stature, do I recommend Black Bolt as well? No, you would cut stature, Black Bolt, and then you could run Polaris, Miles. You could also cut, yeah, I would go like Polaris, Miles, cut Black Widow, and then run either Jeff or Nightcrawler for the extra movement. That would be my play. Second Enter did Sentry dirty by the only card drop into Series 3, released together with Null and the Hawk. He's just not quite found his place. Teddy, are you seeing Rise of Beasts? No, I have not kept up with Transformers, unfortunately. The wife and I were just at the theaters for Spider-Verse, which was amazing. But we're probably not going to make it back for a little while. Hold on. Okay, they just wanted to take away the Zabu. Well, I already played Sentry. Who on that one? And... oh, I just feel evil, chat. I feel evil. Take away his extra energy. Give him the Void. No shot of making it back. What to do with the Neg 10 Void. This is what you do with the Neg 10 Void, baby. Ha. Here you go, my friend. A gift from me to you. Don't spend it all in one place. Play you. And now the Titania is free to be played here, because if he plays here, it fills up, right? So this is a free Titania. If he doesn't play anything, then I probably just sit. I mean, the card advantage is so high. He's never going to be able to make it back. And then I'm looking at my final turn being Gamora Stature together, because Black Bolt's going to discount the Stature. Red Rover, have Viper send the Void on over. I heard that this Transformers is like much better than the previous ones. I've heard very good things about the Rise of Beasts, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to make it out to see it. That's what it was, the convincing you to try it? Let's go. If you pick it up, I hope it earns you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. This deck is fun. Squoozle, thank you for the follow. Yes, the bar was low, Rich. I agree, but still. Excuse me? My opponent just accepted their demise? Debo, are you okay? Someone want to go check on my opponent, guys? I don't think Debo ever recovered from the Void press. Duard is not as good as Bumblebee, for real? I thought it was supposed to be much better than Bumblebee. I know it's making way more money than Bumblebee. And audience score is pretty good. You're making me want to buy Black Bolted Stature now. Listen, Knight, as a 2-card combo package, it's really good. And Stature is just Series 4. Like, it's pretty accessible. This is why they needed to nerf it. 1 point off both of these, because they're good. As a 2-card combo in a deck, basically the criteria is if your deck does not want to play a 6-cost, you run Black Bolt Stature. Well, unless you have Sarah competing. That's the two things. If Sarah takes turn 5 away, you don't play it. If a 6-cost takes turn 6 away, you don't play it. Otherwise, Black Bolt Stature, I think, is just best in slot. And now we got to figure out how we want to play around Savage Land. I can play Hood Carnage, but then I'm stuck with, Sentry. I could also play Sentry next turn. That'll send the Void over here. But then what do I do this turn? I guess it's like... Hood? Hood now. Sentry later. Carnage after that. Sure.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
The Transformers are so good in theaters. Yeah, that is the thing with like those movies. They are probably best seen in theaters, right? Go Sentry now. The nerf hurt, but not that much. The Black Bolt statue deck is still out there. Yes, it survived. Just not in the same meta-dominating form, right? Why not add Moon Knight for a more consistent stature? You can if you want to lean into that combo just a little bit more heavily. Like that's illegal. It's a legal play. If I go Black Bolt here, I get access to stature. So then I have stature plus carnage plus like debris. Well, no, it's stature, carnage, titania, demon on the final turn. That's solid. The problem is I'm bound up a little bit on the locations that I can affect. I'd have to play them over here on Pet Mansion. Because this gets the carnage and then all the other little guys go in here at Pet Mansion. That could be fine. We'll try it. I was also looking at like using Carnage, Green Goblin, sending Goblin over or something. Cut out the Wasp. Nice. Alright, here we go. So if I play the Carnage, I have 8 points. That's not enough to be able to win. So I could just abandon Savage Land then, and I can play Carnage to chow down on the hood, and then fit in Stature Demon. All of these are not Titania for margin of victory. None of those are bad. I could also just play Gamora Stature to try and get ahead right here. I think this is more important. Yeah, we'll try this. Black Bolt Stature is still a tier 1 deck for you? No. I think Black Bolt Stature is a tier 2 deck now. Oh, Hulk was big enough by 1. Dang it. All my Yu-Gi-Oh friends are dying over the teary-eyed dragon bit. Thanks, Thor. Man. We had some good times on those Dual Force streams, eh? Can't wait for them to come back. They play Korg. This could be the Black Bolt Stature deck already. Alright. I pass. I don't want rocks. My opponent doesn't want rocks. Nobody likes them. Nobody needs them. I get Rogue. That could actually be really good for this matchup. Green Goblin attack? Or is it actually Debris? Let's go Debris. Hey. It's the Goblin. That's fine, that's fine. 97. I'm scared to keep playing. Jose, you can push over. I know you can do it, my friend. This is your time. Seize it. Seize it now. And I'll play you. Then I'll play you. It's a little bit risky, but it's not that risky. Hopefully we push the hood across. But if we hit the rock, that's fine as well. Then we're going to be ahead here at the big house. We just have to be able to find a way to win one of the other locations. And then Black Bolt's coming in to be able to knock down the cheap cards. Combo win whatever else we find. Here she goes. Hey, how's it going? Viewed live. Great to see you. He's also got the sentry. No. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're up by 1. Perfect. You ready to just break his mind, chat, with the sentry, or do we throw down Bolt? I think we throw down Bolt. I mean, he's gonna play Carnage, or Viper on us. Could hit the rock, which would be hilarious. It would be amazing if he tries to Viper, takes the 50-50, and then hits the rock. I think we'll try this. I hate the cloning bats. I've seen it 3 times recently. Never played decks that benefit. Ooh. Cosmo with the amp. Come on. No. Betrayed. Betrayed. Alright. Well. Ready for this? I'm putting down 16 points. Can you match with more than 10? I don't know if he can. What does he play, chat, that's more than 10? Behind a Cosmo. There are, of course, options. But the junk deck doesn't usually run them. He could also be a little bit scared of a stature, because I did set up with the bolt. I love the fact that we ended up 1 point ahead over here on the left. That's the best part. Now we could play Hawk, you're right. I have 8 cards in deck, so if he plays Hawk, he's at 8. I would beat him. I would beat him if he plays Hawk. That might be his best move. He has 3 cards in hand, so it's not Dino. I don't think this deck runs Kazar. Even though he played Korg Iceman, I don't think he has other ones that he really wants. But it would win, you're right. I just don't think he plays it. What does he have? There's the Hawk for 8. Ooh, just too short. Just too short.
Victory.
Love to see it. Yep, I made the call live that we're not going to be able to put down 12. I was thinking out everything that deck runs. Didn't quite have it. So, Urko, if you're still here, every time I see this avatar, I'm like, oh, I'm playing Urko. You have permanently inscribed your name next to that avatar for me. Bonjing with the follow and the prime sub. Thank you, man. Thank you. It was a couple minutes ago. I must have been deep in the sauce to have missed it, but very much appreciated. Daredevil. All right. Somebody else running the same style of deck, at least. Finally, the deck-based matchmaking has caught up with us, chat. They're on to us now. Ooh. Yes, my forever avatar, exactly. Hood the Viper the Hood? Just to go double hood for them, or do we want to split the love? I think you spread the love in this situation, because they probably have Viper Carnage running around in the deck as well. And there's our Carnage. In case they send something to us, we can take care of it now. So I'm actually going to go Goblin on mid. It's just too many threats for them to be able to answer, rather than consolidating, where their Carnage could clean it all up together. That's my idea. Take it over. Does this fill their lane? It would be so good if it did. Alright, what's in the party box? Space Stone. Never mind, we got him. Power Stone? Demon? Oh no. Do we snap on this? I feel like this is snap. Yeah.
Victory.
I just want a Conquest Infinite win, so my Seaman avatar can be extra fancy. Your Iceman avatar? Extra fancy Iceman avatar? I'm gonna have to... We'll see what avatar I want to take to the infinite border first. What would be better, chat? So your infinite avatar, or your infinite border, is per avatar. It's not like per account, it's per avatar. We're gonna be playing on the main account, right? We could do the Hood, which is my favorite card. We could do Kitty Pride, which is what I have been rocking as my avatar recently. We could also do the Nothing, the grayed out agent face. Is that one the best one? It would be pretty interesting to be like, basically this one. Get this avatar with the infinite border. I don't know, I'm always, it's just been like part of my style is that anytime I'm playing a game, I put a lot of time in on the lowest level avatar. I did that in Gwent. I never updated any of the cosmetics of the avatar, and I would make it up into like gold and higher ranks on the ranked ladder. And I just always liked being the mystery, not showing any flair of previous accomplishments. I think it's Zabu. You have a lot of 2s though. The blank avatar seems to be the hipster's choice. Maybe too many other people will do it. We should just do Kitty then. This is nice. Negative zone. Be able to kick something over with the Viper. I'll go Black Widow here then. I think this was a... Hold on. They do get a Triskelion boon in the Daredevil, so now your wave is going to pop off. I do hold Null though. I also hold Magic. Is there a world where we Magic? Ooh. Fun stuff. Also, we bit them. We gave them the Spider Bite as soon as they played Wave, so now they're bound to playing nothing. That's amazing for us. They didn't draw a new card. They're stuck playing any card right now, but then they won't draw a card next turn either. I don't know, I might actually Magic. And then I could like Viper the Magic across just to clog up the Galactus and play Null myself. Not that that many cards are going to be destroyed. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, Magic to be able to prevent... Oh, you're saying on 5 to fake out the Spidey? Oh, maybe that would have been better. We could have played the Gamora, right? We could have played Gamora now, but then Gamora is vulnerable to... Like, this just seems so funny, playing this right now. Oh no, Galactus. What are you gonna do with all that extra board space? Who knows? Who knows? Death? Death doesn't win. Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi doesn't win. Null's not very big. There we go. Been climbing with a Cerebro 2 deck. Brent, congratulations. At 92, do I think this deck can reach infinite or should I switch to high evolutionary? Honestly, I think the Cerebro 2 deck can win right now. The C2s is good. I think Binks was recently rocking it at a very high level. So proof of concept from not just your success, but another content creator as well, vouching for the longevity of that deck's competitive nature. So if you're finding success, I would just keep on going. If you hit a wall, then maybe trade it up, change it up. But dance with the one that brought you. See if you can get across the line. Personally fond of the Dan Hip Hawkeye avatar. That's a good one. Galactus decks equals trash. Brandon Hall, people are trying to get the matches in now before it's forever taken away from them. We're expecting a Galactus change tomorrow morning. The leak. This is not confirmed by I've only heard it from like secondhand sources, but I have heard it from multiple secondhand sources, so I have no idea where it's really coming from even. Durbeppo, thank you for the follow, but the leak is Galactus will be a 6/7. He must be winning his lane to have effect. And so I think people who want to play the Galactus in his current form are trying to get their reps in now because they'll never get to do it again, basically. It's going to be a different deck. Now, how different it's really going to be, we'll see. Taking it to the Galactus players. We try. Oh, KG, no, the 108. KG, are you going to be playing a lot of Conquest, do you think? I'll give him a Goblin. Move decks hate Goblin, especially multiple man. It takes away a space. It could have been a multiple man. What do we guys think? Once Conquest comes out, like if you are pressed for time and you have to choose playing Ranked or Conquest, what are you going to do? Are you going to try and get like a Conquest match in, or are you going to play a couple Ranked matches? I'm curious what your take is. I can't believe it. I have Viper, but nothing to combo her with. Well, I let the Hood just die, so that's part of it. No stature draw. Remember that whatever I play to Murder World will move. Honestly, I might just play like Titania Demon. It's also a world where you could play Titania Viper to be able to fill up their side of the board. right? If you can Viper the Zabu and then the Titania goes across when the Goblin comes across, you can then recover the Titania with the Demon. Alternatively, if the Viper hits the Titania, she goes across, but then she comes back because of the Viper play, and then I think she goes away again because of the Demon. A little scary. I'll just hold the Demon. I'll play Conquest, but I don't care if I win or lose. At least the Conquest shop and mode are very refreshing. Yes, I think that the... Oh! Aw. Hold on. But now the Goblin will come across, right? Oh, but it gets punched? Yes. And now they all go across. Okay. Got it. This is where I could either manipulate the Titania or I could manipulate, I think it is manipulate the Titania and I play Black Bolt. So I'm giving them Titania that takes up their final space. I have the Black Bolt here, queuing up my stature, so then it's Demon, Stature, Debris, all available. I was not expecting the 5-power Zabu. Nobody expects the Viper giving you Zabu. Nobody expects it. That would drop Zabu from the deck since he only benefits Sentry. You know what? You're right. Like, why are we running the Zabu? Dragonborn, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. There has to be something better than Zabu to run, right? Infinite first and then for the Conquest. Too many many. Good idea. Probably spend my gold on Conquest when I'm trying to hit Inkify my Shimodok. Yes. You're saying you'd actually spend gold to be able to get extra tickets, KG? Joke's on you. I wanted to be here. This is my home. Alright, so we're winning here. Then it's just, well, now that we're winning, it's just like... Ooh, hang on. What does Heimdall do to us? Heimdall... I'm not too worried about Heimdall. He hasn't set up other movement engines, so I think we're fine. It's just Gamora Stature together to be able to win this. We're guaranteed to win this. Alright, here we go. What does Zabu do? Zabu discounts your 4-cost cards by 1. So he's an energy cheat, but only for 4-cost cards. He's a very good card. And yeah, Salvio. If you type exclamation point and then the name of any of the cards in chat, you'll be able to get your breakdown. So, and if you have any questions about combos, let me know. I try to be very new player friendly. Manny brings up a great point. Streamers better offset delay streams when they play Conquest. Dorn, I'm not going to do it. I will suffer the stream snipes so long as I can be interactive with you guys. Swap it out for Jeff. Jeff would be better. Just as a 2-3 with the flexibility, you're right. Oh, man. 500 gold's not that much for how valuable the infinite tickets look. Yeah, it could be okay, KG, especially if you feel content with how you're spending your gold otherwise. I think I'll rush to infinite in ranked still, and then... Hold on. What is the command for Twitch side? It pulled it up. Hextron pulled up Zabu. But who activated it? Salvio just wrote, what does Zabu do, ? And then Hextron came in. Zabu 2-2, Series 4, ongoing. Your 4-cost cards cost 1 less. I thought it was still exclamation point. Urko, how do you work? What? Is the command different on Twitch? No, it's like there's a key for it to be the command. Stream snipe's gonna be bad in Conquest. Yeah, at infinite level is gonna be a big pain. Especially if it knocks you down, but here's the thing. The Flomasta, GG. Wait, were you the one playing the move deck? That I gave you the Zabu? What a turn of events. Oh, exclamation point card Zabu. So it's like the form is card Zabu, like this. Okay, so exclamation point, card, the word card, space, the name of the card, and then you get it. Yeah, I knew that attacking your board space was going to really hurt the move deck, so then I kind of went all in and got a little crazy. I thought I was going to get cute there with the Titania, and it didn't really work out the way that I planned, but I don't think I can complain too much with the way the match turned out. I'll go Debris here. Crazy to think that Zabu's ability was on release this game. Is pay to win pretending that it isn't? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, they get to changing things pretty quickly. I'm not too mad with how the game is set up. I can go... Hold on. So the best thing that I can do is attack their board space here, because if they lose all space at Nidavellir, they will not be able to play into Morag. So this is, again, the Titania Viper. The combo. You guys saw it last game? Well, we'll just run it back. Run it back, I say. Hop. These Series 3 cards appear most in Token Shop because I only see Series 4 and 5s. Yes, Joshi, the Series 4 and 5 appear. The Series 3 only appear as one free card selection a season. Otherwise, you'll never see them. Oh no, now she's going to come back. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Turn 5. Goblin. There we go. I need to swap Spidey out now that he's a 4-cost. Likely add back in the Iron Man. Ooh, do we want to run Spidey? Spidey's probably too many 5s, right? Yeah, I think that was our first time matching up, Flowmaster. Hopefully we get many runbacks. Dang it, they blocked our Goblin chat. Not cute enough. It's all because the Viper hit the Titania. That was the 50-50 that beat us. What's the best Series 3 card in my opinion, Prince? It is Sarah. It's Sarah and it's not even close. It's the meme of the girl saying, "I love you all equally. I don't have a favorite," and then she pulls her favorite and as everyone else is walking away, and it's like, it's you, and it's not even close. It's Sarah. Doctor Doom is up there. Maybe Doctor Doom is the closest. Wave is pretty good as well, but Sarah's too much. What's the better card? Snap's High Evo Hulk or Dual Forces Batarang? KG putting it in an analogy for us, the rest of us to understand. I gotta go with the up. Ooh. Well, KG, are we considering that the Batarang, the upgraded Batarang, because it's the High Evo version of Hulk, so it's also going to be the upgraded version of Batarang? The upgraded version of Batarang takes it, but the normal version of Batarang loses to Evolved Hulk? To make the thing just even more complicated. Nobody probably understands what we're talking about at this point. Scotty B joining up and a member of the team. Rally the likes, Team Teddy grows stronger. Thank you, Scott B. Thank you. The support goes a long way for us here at the channel. Very much appreciated. Upgraded Batarang as well. Yeah. Upgraded Batarang wins. It's just a free 4 damage card. Are you kidding me? I am expecting that one will see some alterations. Push Zabu with Goose? Maybe. We want to cut... I can't believe that I've been mindlessly pressing next when we know we want to cut Zabu. Batarang you can use once. HE does a lot. Batarang deck is better than the HE deck though. Okay. Teddy beta keys and pack giveaways? You know it. I'm going to start running the open giveaways on the Discord soon. So exclamation point Discord if you want to get your closed beta key. After this stream, I'm going to get it posted and set up. That's my project for this afternoon. We'll go Sentry here. Because then I can go Black Bolt and then I can go Stature Carnage. To be able to get the dub. This feels pretty good so far. Ooh, I could even play Hood. Yeah, this afternoon is when it's gonna go up. I have a ton of keys. Like, don't... And the developers basically promised that I could get additional keys if I run out. So I am not worrying about running out. Carnage to chow down on the Void. Hold on, what's the best combo? Hood to let the Carnage be powerful. That gives me the tie. Then it's like Stature, and then it's like Titania. Yeah. This seems good. Seems good. Snapster got thousands. I got 300 to start because I'm a slightly smaller channel. Wow, what a Magneto. No way. Did not see the Magneto coming. Props. You got me. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. It's just a good play. Shouldn't I have enough keys just to give us all one? Why it gotta be a contest or a raffle? Well, okay, so I don't have the card packs to give everyone a free card pack. They only gave me a much smaller number of those. So the giveaways were always joining a card pack with a beta key. The Discord is gonna be just all the beta keys now. Is Black Widow really necessary? I feel like she's the most flexible card in the list. Most switchable, I mean. Well, if I remember, we're going to cut Zabu after this. Black Widow would also be cuttable, yes. Black Widow and Zabu are where you can tinker around. All the more reason to get rid of the Void before turn 6. I guess so. Edit. But nobody is playing Magneto right now, Michael. Like, have you seen Magneto on ladder anywhere? I have not. The bullet guy, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. This could actually be the one situation where Zabu's worth it, right? Because I have Sentry in hand and I have cloning bats. Like, this is the only time. Yeah, undo the hood. Hold on. If they're Galactus, we're in trouble though. Well, not necessarily, because I can just throw the goblin across, right? Alright, let's clone it. Hey, the bully guy. First time chatter, what's the win condition for the deck? Being able to use Viper to clog up the opposing side of the board, which we're about to do spectacularly well. All right. He played Electro? How about you never get to draw a new card for the rest of the game? And then how about you take this -10 Void? There we go. This is the win condition right here. You joined at a perfect time. Oh no, they could Galactus cloning vats. You're right. They could Galactus cloning vats right now. In which case, ooh, they do. All right. The -10 Void, making it so they're null, not very good. Not a very good null, if I do say so myself. We go Gamora here. Swing. Into the Spider-Man. So it's either they have Shang-Chi and win, or they don't have Shang-Chi and I win. 3 cards in deck. 7 cards in hand. I'll take it. Just won 2 8-cubers to people being stubborn. There we go, Rich. They don't always have it, chat. They don't always have it. Sometimes you gotta call the Galactus players on their BS. You know? Alright, get rid of the Zabu. So if we cut the Zabu, we get so much more flexibility. What do we like? We had some good suggestions in chat. I mean, Mojo even is a possibility, right? We were gonna run just like Jeff. No, but this is the free-to-play account doesn't have Jeff, so no playing Jeff for us. Hazmat? I don't have Luke Cage. Hazmat could be okay. Yeah, no Jeff for us. It could just be Medusa. That way we get to play our brand new 2-5. Right? I think it's, yeah, Medusa or Daredevil, right? Medusa's the new hotness, but Daredevil gives you the info on lining up Gamora. Or Goblin. Okay, yeah. It's probably... Come on, cut her. It's probably Daredevil. I think it's Daredevil. We could cut the Black Widow to be able to run the Medusa. But I do like what Black Widow does for us. The Abs Man. Hang on. So what would Abs Man do? Abs Man would copy Viper? Why would we run Abs Man? Gamora is a great target for Abs Man? He's a 4-3. Gains +5. He would just hit tempo. I don't think Gamora's a great target. Viper would be funny. Black Widow I could see. Carnage. Carnage Abs Man. Interesting. You've got my attention. You can clog them twice as much with the Green Goblin Abs Man. They do clog. You're right, Deadpool, but also I'm just giving them power. Abs Man, he can copy. This is true. There's a difference between he can and he should, though. I think you guys are missing that one, that distinction. Warp me. We're holding Black Bolt's stature nerfed down to a 6-5. Oh no. If you're focusing on the negative details. Exactly. Okay. I want Daredevil. But do I want to like give them Titania here? Probably not yet. We could dance around with the Titania a little bit. Let's do this. Go to the dark side. Play the Absorbing Man combos. Do wave. Interesting. So what is the wave good for here for him? Sentry. Sentry, but I need to be able to play Bolt to gain this stature. I do run Absorbing Man in my Clog deck, but I also run Hazmat. Yeah, the Hazmat pairing is very good. I would run it too if I had the Hazmat. Why don't I lock Xandar? Because Baxter Building is going to be more important. I'll go with the A-Bomb. I'll go with the Bolt. So they'll give me Titania. I'll give her right back. They won't be able to play anything more. Then I'll be able to play Stature to get the win. And then I can play Sentry, right? Because I'll have a full side of my board with the right card play order, right? No, I'll have one open space for the Void. I would need to top deck like Hood. Yoink. Take it back. Huh. Knock the high Evo out? Sure. Viper. I don't think we make enough power. Especially knowing that he probably has the Hulk. The fact that Baxter Building is on the right where the Void would spawn is what's tearing me up. Sentry Carnage? Is that good enough? If you go Sentry Carnage, Carnage is going to be a 3, and then I take the 7. I'll be at 8, and he'll be at 10. It's not enough.
Escaped.
Did I run a Arkham Inmates deck in DC? I did. It was very good. The inmates seem to be able to scale with each other just incredibly well. I had like a Clayface hit almost 20 power. Well, maybe almost 15 power. Carnage will be 5? Carnage will not be 5. Carnage will be 3. He only eats 1 card. Oh, you're right. He would have been 2 up. Still, we would have lost. Because it would have been the, he would have eaten Black Bolt and he would have eaten the... the Void. The highlights of the Arkham Inmates deck real quick. The highlight is Black Mask. The guy that, well, you have a bunch. There's so many good Arkham Inmate cards, and like Joker is really good. Being able to play Disorganized Crime is really good. The deck just has a bunch of stuff going for it. Play this, play this. How do I play Titania? Very aggressively. Probably more aggressively than is good for me. You can either hold Titania back for the final turn if you're coming from behind an initiative, or you combo Titania with either Viper or Green Goblin for some fun turn ordering to make sure that she is choking away your opponent's board space. Some combos that I really enjoy. Alright. Take him. Well, it's more energy efficient to go Bolt now. What was the best deck in Dual Force? The best deck in Dual Force that I played was going to be probably just Batman. I think that like mono Batman, so blue double tactics is going to be one of the best decks. But also my Spell Slinger with Poison Ivy and Zatanna was doing really good. Because you get to play Stargirl because you're bringing green, who gives you the extra bronze, and then you also get... You're going Heimdall already? It's a lot of multiple men, that's for dang sure. Hold on, so how do I block you from being... You go first? He goes first, so all of these cards move over here. Then all of these cards move over here. So I have the Goblin here, right? Yeah, a Goblin here. And then I will play, I guess, Widow? And then I will eat the Widow, and then I will play... I will hold on to Stature, because anything I draw, I'll be able to combo together. I've dropped down from 95 to 85 this season again. Got any decks that I can be consistent with? TG, do you have High Evolutionary? High Evolutionary is all the rage right now. All the cool kids are playing it. Besides from that, this card is still pretty consistent. It's a very consistent piece. So now I can bring you back. That takes me to 9. Stature takes me to 15, which wins by 1 point. And then I can play Gamora to be able to try and pass whatever he plays here at Elysium. Got very tight, guys. I was worried we were going to lose to a movement deck, and I don't know if I could live that one down. I guess I still could if it's Magneto. Nah. But yeah, the Batman gadgets are crazy. Bat Cow, very good to get the extra card draw. If you can get Lucius, who upgrades the gadgets, then I think that Batman just kind of runs you over. But if you don't find your Lucius, then it's still an open game. And then obviously like the big finishers of getting the Batman Recruit or the Batmobile. You also get to charge your leaders faster with like the Bat Cycle, so there's a lot of very good stuff. I also saw some good decks that was like Batman Superman with all the extra charge. Like Superman can get so many free charges out of some of the red cards. And then with the Bat Cycle as another way to charge him up, it goes nuts. Yeah, Patriot is actually pretty solid right now, TG as well. Thoughts on running Wolverine instead of the Daredevil? It combos with the Carnage, gives you extra power against the Galactus matchups. Well, I win the Galactus matchups every single time anyway with my list, like everything else that I have, so I don't need any more help on that specific matchup. And then I just don't see getting as much value out of Wolverine than the knowledge that Daredevil could give me, because I'm looking at turn 5 being able to like know, should I play Viper? Will I be able to push Titania across? Can I land a Green Goblin to fill up one of your lanes? Like all this kind of information gathering. I want to play probably just Goblin right here. Will he play 2 cards? He might. He might. I lost Sentry, he lost Bishop. Yeah, Polaris in the list is good. I'm wondering if there is the ability to build a Legion of Doom deck in DC Dual Force? Maybe. Legion of Doom. You probably could build something around there. Black Adam was pretty cool looking. Yeah, Black Adam was pretty spicy. I could have done it. I could have landed it across from the Angela. Alright. I think here I actually play Widow Viper. Now we're going to get Daredevil to let us guarantee a Gamora. Just playing Kitty, that's good for us. Black Adam and Aquaman seems like a very solid deck. So you get purple and red. Yes. Red actually doesn't have that many cards that are at 5 POW. But they do have some, and they're able to buff their cards. As long as you can get Black Adam to charge up, and then you can protect him with some... Maybe that's what it is, right? You're looking at being able to put shield on Black Adam so that he can keep on bringing the pain without losing too much health. A few other content creators are saying the Flash is cracked. Did I get to check him out? No. I was not that impressed by the Flash, honestly. Not saying that the other content creators are necessarily wrong, but I wasn't seeing it. There was some aggro Flash decks that I saw do okay against me, but overall I wasn't that excited with Speed Force. He's green. He does let you play... We got the stature because of the Sokovia. He does let you play Stargirl, which I'm always a fan of being able to play green just so you can play Stargirl. Honestly, Stargirl and Naomi feel like some of the best turn 1 plays, period. Right? How big is their Kitty Pride? They've played her up to like a 8. I think Kitty's like at an 8 right now. Just this. Yeah. Something like this. Actually, it's probably the other way, right? The more powerful card over Sarah. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, Shang-Chi. Hit monkey. There are some other speedsters, like there's a lot of Speed Force synergy, but I don't think the full team is there yet. Just got to 90 for the first time by 1 point in a tiebreaker. Oh, let's go. Might have so many ways to pump. It makes the green flurry scary. I think Flash kind of needs Might to work, but might be a mono green Flash Howless that looks promising. But you have to have so much bronze to be able to make that work. Which you can do if you keep Stargirl alive, but otherwise you're in a bit of trouble. I think that, yeah, Flash is going to be best alongside Might to be able to get like buffs and protection. That's my initial read. But also, my initial read is that single color decks are better than mixing decks right now. The single color decks seem to be doing very well. I like the Zatanna Hal Jordan combo. That's a fun one. What deck got us to infinite this season, Teddy? It was... what were we even playing on the main account? Oh, I remember. We were playing a Deadpool Destruction deck on cloning vats on the main account, and then on the free-to-play account, we were playing the Sauron Shuri. That was just earlier today. Not your typical infinite decks, but we made them work. Is Green Lantern a good leader? He's my favorite DC character. Jekatev is a very good leader. I think that you'll be very happy with his representation. They do Green Lantern justice. He's good. Godspeed and Zoom, hands down my favorite speedster. Nice. He had a Green Lantern deck. It looked very fun and dope. He pulled Kilowag. Yeah, Kilowag's pretty sick. They got the early multiple man, but now with all the rocks, they're not going to be able to move around as easily, and they played Nakia afterward, which is low tempo, and makes me think that it's just a bot anyway. Monocolors seem worse, since it really limits your cost distribution and options. So many colors have broken cards, friends in high places. I don't know, my take is that, well, we just play Gamora here, right? My take on the monocolors being better is that, so each leader kind of has their own subset of cards within the colors. But all the leaders of the same color, while they're different flavors of the idea, they pair well together just naturally. And so running monocolor normally means that you're drawing on more synergies than if you're running split colors. This is just how it's felt. So I could actually play you and then you. That feels really nice. You can move vision, sure, but then what are you going to do? I think we got this one. No. Mono blue is amazing and mono red also amazing. Trust me, guys. I saw some very good mono red and some very good mono blue. Batman, Batgirl, and then Aquaman plus either Superman or Aquaman plus Wonder Woman are very good. But they really played up the cross-color synergy, i.e. inmates. Yes, so there's like two purple. Purple is the odd one that you don't want to run mono purple. You go purple orange or you go purple green because they have both like half of the magic synergy and they have half of the inmates synergy. So that's the exception. Matthias, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I wonder if Plastic Man is in the game. His card probably kills everything. The dude is OP. Plastic Man. I don't remember seeing him, but that doesn't mean that he's not there. I'll go Widow here. I don't necessarily want a Viper when it's Stark Tower, but it could still be advantageous. Plastic Man. Card type. Any card type. Faction. Any faction. Any cost, any rarity. I don't think Plastic Man is in. At least not yet. Kite Man is in. People were loving Kite Man all weekend. You're playing nothing? Well, I could Goblin or I could hold. I guess it's just going to be like Carnage Demon here. Pretty much everyone in the DC Comics is OP canonically. Yeah, he's still a neg 1, right? Exactly. What do they hit? Their Widow's Bite? Really? You just wanted to discard the Widow's Bite rather than play it and discard something else? Smells fishy. Alright, we're going to hope that they play mid. And we're going to go for the Titania Goblin board attack. They do. Fantastic. Goodbye being able to play the Stark Tower now. Oh no, they're after. They give the Titania back. Never mind, never mind. This is fine. This is fine. I can play. debris, and then get my... I can get my stature very early. This feels pretty good. No sleep till infinite. Teddy takes a nap. Edition. Nerf Carrot, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. Urko, have a good one. Hope Spider-Ham's pig has a voice line and animation with the webs. KG, his animation is he pops out the cartoon hammer. We have Spider-Ham's animation. I'm forgetting if he says anything or not. Let's see. See if we can find it. Why does it have Asian subtitles all of a sudden? YouTube? What are you not telling me? Here we go. This is visible.
Now he transforms the highest cost card in your opponent's hand into a pig, but it keeps its power and cost. This disruptive card can swing way above its weight class. Smack your opponent's highest cost card,
No voice line.
transforming it.
It is no voice line. But it brings the hammer down. That developer update was great. Ben Brode really hamming it up. I mean, that's Ben Brode in his element, right? That is peak Brode. I think that you should stick to High Evolutionary. TG, High Evolutionary is very consistent right now. I would probably stick to High Evo. Yes. If you start feeling like you want to mix things up, then discard can do okay. Patriot also does quite well. But High Evolutionary right now is a master. It's great. I want to play. I mean, we could go for the board attack again. I go like Titania. Hold on, no, it's like Carnage and then Titania and then Demon, right? Yes. Yes. Aw, man, I don't think I've ever had it. I think we might have finally unlocked the part of my brain that plays with Titania. I think we might have finally done it. I want the pig to go oink oink. KG, you're just gonna have to make the noises yourself. You're gonna have to bring the voice acting on your own side. I'm scared they're gonna nerf Evo. You should be, Josh, because the developers explicitly said they're looking at him being too powerful. We can go... I could play Gamora here, or I could play the Black Bolts. Hey, babes. Have a good swim. Yeah. It was really cold today. Because of all the rain yesterday. We only knocked Squirrel Girl out of their hands? Well. I don't think it's possible that this loses. Yep. Free to play all the way. Why? What did you want to see? Oh, you wanted me to play Spider-Gwen. We'll try and play Spider-Gwen tomorrow in Conquest. I have that bounce deck that I think is really good. You can play it. You were winning with it. You just didn't understand what it did. I was over here telling her to make moves, and she's like, I don't get it. I don't like it. You won! You won by like an enormous margin. I don't like it. It's not my deck. It's like, what do you mean it's not your deck? The cards just they do stuff. As against Wave, KG found a way. If you only had 6,000 tokens, who would you buy coming up? Coming up? Spider Ham. I would buy Spider Ham. I would skip Silk, then I would honestly skip 2099. I would buy Ham, and then I would wait for the month after to be able to see what Jean Grey comes out as. I would save for Jean Grey. That's basically like, if you want only the top of the top recommendations, it's Ham, and then save for Jean Grey. Second dinner just skips away with the 6k tokens. Listen, the high evolutionary decks have been sitting at the top for a little while. It's time for the meta to churn a little bit. That's the way the game goes. After just the snap attention span is so short, you have to keep the meta churning, otherwise people lose it. Why Ham over 2099? Because Ham looks like a monster and 2099 looks like a very meh card. 2099 like seems fine, Ham seems meta defining. Jean Grey is gonna force both players to play to her location each turn if possible. Which is gonna be crazy. Alright. I think this is where we give them Titania again. You do something like this. What would be great is if I found Viper or Carnage here. Let's see. I'm saving up. We'll only buy Ham and wait to see if Second Dinner sees reason with the next season drops. Probably will leave if they insist on dropping only the chaff cards. Jack TV, they're gonna start changing like other aspects of, hold on. Thatcher. No, just a 4/6. Well, that's fine. Their plan is to retool a number of aspects of card acquisition, and so they're trying to cultivate stronger cards staying in Series 4 and Series 5. Also, Series 3 is getting really bloated at the moment, so they're in the middle of like a lot of reorganizing right now. Which is fine. It's just, I wish that they had communicated more clearly what the end game is going to look like, but also with Conquest mode coming and having what looks to be pretty generous allocations of resources given to players, I'm pretty happy for what the game is going to look like in the future. Alright. We could do the very dirty Viper trick. Give them a junk card, take the Titania back. You're gonna play here with Blue Marvel. Okay. I could also play Black Bolt now, knock a card out of their hand, activate Stature and Gamora for next turn. That's probably what we do. Haivu's been out for like a month, but we dealt with Shuri for like 4 months. Yeah, but I think that Haivu is more of a cut above. Also, like, they nerfed Spider-Man, but Haivu is still a good deck. It's still honestly the best deck. So if they nerf him again, also, like, they nerfed Thanos, right? Thanos was incredibly powerful. They nerfed him. He's still playable. He's still a good deck. He can still be played in like at a tournament level, but he's just not as overbearing as before. And so I think that however they change High Evolutionary is not going to like break the back of the deck. I think it'll still be playable. All right, if they give us Titania, they probably can't afford to give us Titania. What do I want? What do I want? This could be actually the chance for the Viper to sneak it. All right, let's do the Viper sneak. Here we go. It was crazy. Played someone in the 90s who had never won a game before. I know the feeling, Rich. I know the feeling. Oh, no. It's the, little buffs on the Shang-Chi. Oh, wow. We gave him the best card anyway. Alright, well, that's on us. We deserve that one. Shuri in her prime was very oppressive. Yeah, she was. That was before we were getting like the weekly balance updates or the bi-weekly balance updates. They've progressed a lot in terms of wanting to be able to keep the meta fresh. The traitorous Iron Lad. Alright, we're gonna do one more, then we'll do our viewer battle. I'm pretty effectively with Thanos this season. People need to figure out the synergies of the recalibrated card. It can still be strong. Yeah, I think that High Evolutionary is still going to be good, even if they nerf him just a little bit more. Or they nerf his current dominant list. He'll have other versions. High Evolutionary also feels like a very flexible card. Both flexible and strong, which makes him scary. Gonna swap the positions. Asteroid M will reposition and Mojo World will also reposition. Okay. I want Galactus in the gutter. A lot of people share your sentiment, Rich. We'll see what he turns out to be tomorrow. Speaking of Shuri, played Shuri Sauron in the 90s to Infinite. Thank goodness people don't expect her anymore. Culture, that's what we crossed the line with. We were playing Sauron Shuri ourselves, and we made it. It was great fun. Alright, we'll play Sentry here. See if we can deal with the Void. First Infinite was with the Shuri deck. There we go. Still hope we get some buffs to cards that you don't see play. I mean, we do every single time, basically, Mars, right? We got the Medusa buff. The Medusa buff was pretty cool to see. They're slowly picking up all the cards that don't see any play, right? Before Medusa, what was it that we got? Well, Wolverine was a while ago now. I feel like every single OTA they pick like two very underrepresented cards and then they pick them up. I'm pretty happy with their cadence of like nerfs and buffs. Yeah, what did we get before? The Invisible Woman buff, that was fun. Teenage Warhead didn't really do too much for her. And then it was Black Bolt Stature. Alright, what do we want to do? They're going Shuri into the Kitty Pride. Okay, okay. I could... I can play Green Goblin here to be able to fill this up. And then... I play... Hang on, if I play Titania, I flip first, they play and give it back. Hold on. Ah! Oh, there's no way to get them to have the Titania stuck. Gosh, dang it. We'll do this. What was the earlier never played card that got buffed? Like way back here. That was a change to the series drops. Card acquisition updates. Bug fixes. Death got buffed. Wave got changed. Crystal got reworked. Kitty Pride got released. That one didn't do too much for any of the underplayed cards. Oh, the Venom buff. The Venom was a huge buff. And they keep on tooling around with Drax and stuff. Okay. I feel like I backed myself into a corner a little bit. I mean, I could still just play, like, Black Bolt. Honestly, I feel like I'm... Like, this is a bluff. I have a terrible hand to be able to manage this. But maybe they will not be able to match. They have to play like 2 junk cards here, and they want to play Kitty, and they want to play Kitty Taskmaster. We'll try it. They go double left. They just give me Mojo World? Hold on. Excuse me? What?
Victory.
There it is. Was Venom a buff? It ruined the negative list. The 1/3 Venom was crucial. So it was not crucial, Dorn. And yes, it was a big buff. It made Destruction. So the thing is that Destruction, because it lost the wave interaction, has still not been able to come back up, but Venom is fine. Alright. Let's run our... Oh dear. Is my giveaway going to be broken? Let's see. We might have to change our settings. Give me a sec. What are the settings? Command, pick me. Profiles. Raffle. Edit this. That's not the window that I wanted to see. Oh dear. Close that. Alright guys. Bear with me. We're going to be able to pick the winner. The wording is going to look like it's a DC Dual Force giveaway. It's not a DC Dual Force giveaway. It's for our friendly battle. What does it say? Oh. Yes. Oh, it's working. It seems like it's working. Yeah, so exclamation point, pick me in chat, spacebar number between 1 and 100. And the winner will get to battle me live and on stream. This will be our warm-up for Conquest mode for tomorrow. Best of luck to everybody who enters. Everybody can enter. And anyone can win. Give me hood. You can have all of this game to enter, and then we'll choose our winner. Ooh, cloning vats. Don't mind if I doobly do. How best can we abuse cloning vats here? We can abuse cloning vats very well. Very, very well indeed. Hold on. I could send the goblin. Maybe I'll send the goblin over instead. Do you see this? They have a Widow's Bite in hand. They can't play it to Luke's Spark because then it comes right back. If they play it to cloning vats, it comes right back. They can't play it to Mini Lab because it's locked out. I think they just retreat. They're playing? They're saying that I don't need to draw. They're saying, Teddy, I win without drawing. Incredible. Incredible. Just watch and see everyone playing into this high evolutionary stuff, acting like it's so oppressive. They'll nerf it to being mediocre back, and the old meta will go right back to overplayed and oppressive. What do you mean? What old meta? The old meta was wide open, with Galactus being the most annoying deck. Ah, they're ramp. That's why they're confident, because they're holding like Dr. Doom or something. I think they're holding Dr. Doom. Okay. Wheel. Do I want to give him the Goblin now? It's like Goblin... Oh, I can only play one card, right? Yep. Only one. Maybe I should have played the Goblin last turn. Black Bolt doesn't really matter. Sure. Attack. No, no. Magneto plays. Black Bolt, bounce Galactus. Watch. Well, bounce has been nerfed because of the Beast, and Galactus is getting a rework, so I would not be very scared if I were you. Also, the Black Bolt was also nerfed, so like every single list that you said, the quote-unquote old meta that will be oppressive and boring, all of those decks have also been nerfed. Alright, we'll close our entries. Choose our victor. Dorn! Congratulations, Dorn. You know the drill. Throw the friendly battle code into chat, and we'll throw down on the card tables. Black Bolt stature only lost 1 point each, Teddy. That's nothing. You know that. That's nothing. 2 points across the deck is meaningful. Listen, just because I'm still playing it here and I'm winning doesn't mean that it did get nerfed. It's not oppressive. There's other combos that are still a lot of points. You're paying 6 energy for 13 power and 1 discard. That's like basically Magneto levels, right? Like I don't see it as that oppressive. I see it as good, but I don't see it as oppressive. I love that Bounce finally got his time to shine, just to be nerfed, even though it still wasn't top of the meta. Well, yeah, I think that Kitty Pryde was doing really well. I think Kitty Pryde was doing too well, so I understand where that nerf was coming from. Bounce was only not top of the meta because it had a couple really bad matchups, but it had plenty of matchups that it would run over as well. Did I try DC Dual Force, Neved? Of course, I streamed it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got into the closed beta. Loved it. Had a great time with Dual Force. Let's go for, I guess, just Debris here. Black Bolt stature is solid. It's solid, but I wouldn't say it's oppressive. Black Bolt here? Sure, Black Bolt here. There goes Sarah. Alright. Well, here we go. Gamora plus stature. Vormir has not been activated yet. Do they have the Killmonger? I probably shouldn't have snapped, eh? I'll bet they have Killmonger. I'm surprised throughout all of Snap's lifespan, people don't complain about Sarah. Oh, they do, Culture. They certainly do. They complain about everything, mate. Sarah used to be a 5-5. She got nerfed down to the 5-4, and then she stayed there. Wow. Had the read on the... That's impressive. And the Hawk wins anyway. Ready anytime, Dorn. Such emote heavy people. Yeah. Must have been a while since he won a match. Glad that I helped him alleviate his losing streak. Well, Dorn, I'm on the free-to-play account, so I'm not going to be bringing the strongest stuff either. Is this like double debris? Send it to me on the Discord. All right, awesome. I got it. We'll see what we can do here. What if we go double debris? First deck I'm taking into Conquest. It might be Bounce. It might be High Evolutionary. It might be Patriot Lad. We'll see. I'm not sure what I want to run yet. Play you? Is it you? I think it's you. Oh yeah, it does it twice. For some reason I thought it was only gonna go once. Medusa Electro, eh? Okay. Interesting, interesting. And they can move the Nightcrawler for some extra flexibility. I'll just knock the next 2 cards out of their hand. Yeah, Horn, I'm very excited for Dual Force. I had a great time with the beta. Silver Surfer move for Conquest? I don't think that's going to be that good. There we go. And the Sandman as well.
Systems go.
Alright, what do they have? What do they have? Hood for me. Interesting. So, Carnage is actually the strongest card, right? Because it'll be 8. I feel like that is not good enough, right? No, probably not. Alright, let's just get into battle with Dorn.
Escaped.
They have a way different view of oppressive than everyone else, it seems. Yeah, I don't know what your idea of oppressive is. Copy this. What do we want to play? Toxic Sarah. I do love my Toxic Sarah decks. Let's go for this. Drexler. Great to see you, mate. Hey, with the gifted subs. Hey, let's go. Thank you, mate. Thank you. So what if we find a deck that is just really good and dominant in Conquest mode? Does that mean it's oppressive and we should immediately nerf it? Just trying to understand our logic. Well, it depends on how dominant it is. Yes, if it's one deck that is everybody's playing it and it's standing above all the others, it probably should be nerfed. Best of luck. Go Zabu. Squirrel Girl. Patriot action or destruction? What do we think? Machine World. I could give you Typhoid Mary. I'm desperate to know what the Galactus change will be tomorrow. Oh, aren't you? Oh, aren't you? It's gonna be spicy. I mean, anything, if they change Galactus, people are gonna be going nuts. Thanos. Thanos Squirrel Girl? Fascinating. Well, I'm pretty committed here. I can play Kitty. The Death Thanos. TMS list has you at 94 at the moment. Let's go. That TMS list is fire. It's great. I'm not too worried about him running like his own Killmonger. I've got Killmonger. It just means that if I play Killmonger, I'm playing into his game plan. Need to be a little careful about that. Put down the Sarah here. He needs to destroy something now if he wants to be able to get death down. So, nope, Ant-Man. Okay, sure. People are gonna melt my Twitter timeline when Galactus gets nerfed. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Well, we're gonna hide the Killmonger, that's for sure. And then we just play like Lizard, Cage, Shang. Shang is better than the Kitty. I feel pretty good about this. Maybe I should play over here on left, actually. Well, I am hiding. I hide the Killmonger. Well, he flips first anyway. Yeah, we don't have to hide anything. Play you. Play you. Play you. Play you. Take the cubes. Can't wait for the change. I bought Galactus and barely use him. Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do with it.
Victory.
Why wouldn't you want to buy cards, Feck? What else are you gonna do with your tokens? You don't nerf the card. You don't nerf the deck so that it's worse than everything else. You just nerf the deck so that it's not the lone pinnacle. Like Thanos. I think Thanos, it was a good nerf. Would you agree, Feck? Like, would you buy Thanos? I would buy Thanos. I would recommend people to buy Thanos right now. I think he's a good deck. He's not as good as he used to be, and I think that's a good thing for the meta. You want to hide because of Dark Dimension? I didn't want to contest Dark Dimension, though. Quinjet died for Thanos' sins? Nah, I mean, Quinjet was very good also. Interesting on Hala. I can guarantee kill the Invisible Woman. Man. Yeah, we'll snap on that. Yeah.
Victory.
You agree about Thanos? Okay, good. So basically, I want the quote-unquote oppressive decks to get nerfed, but I want them to get nerfed in the way that Thanos was nerfed, not in the way that, like, Magic and Nakia were nerfed. I think those were over-tunings. And I hope that the developers have learned from how they buried those cards, right? I just buy all the big bads, since eventually all the other cards will go down besides them as well. Unless it's the Hawk. Hawk just hanging out. Dabrotech, great to see you, mate. Hope you're having a good Monday. Maybe just blows up the random location. There needs to be only one card at the location when he flips. There's so many different ways that Galactus could be retuned. Playing a lot of RNG card generation during the Thanos nerf, so the Quinjet nerf hitting you hard, but yeah, cost reduction is a big problem in this kind of games. Yes, it's like it's the best thing, and it's the best effect that you could possibly have. All right, we'll just end. We want to get rid of all the rocks. That plays into his game plan, though. Gonna have a very cheap death. Hawk, Null, Zabu, and Jeff are now the little big bads. Oh, the little mini big bads. So is it Typhoid Mary? Typhoid Mary's quite nice. We'll go Typhoid Mary. Nice Man Blaze. The big bads and the lesser evils. I like that. The guy I like, I'm straight up gonna steal that for my card buyer guide. You want to target the big bads, and then you want to look at these guys as the lesser evils. Jeff is not worthy of that status. Yeah, I don't know about Jeff anymore. Jeff was everywhere when everyone else was running location lockdown, and now he's kind of fading a little bit. But here's the thing, to pick Jeff back up is that I think with 2099 and Spider-Gwen, move packages with Miles are going to be a little bit more popular, and then Jeff plays into those. So I think there's still space for Jeff to do well. Just gonna drink wine and look at the tokens. Stack, stack, stack. Well. Aw, I flip first now. How am I so far ahead? He has Dazzler? Dorn is playing Dazzler? Dorn, what are we doing? What are we doing over here? Give me Nova. Give me Hazmat. Give me... I don't know. Enchantress? Kitty? No. Give me Nova, give me Hazmat, gives me Killmonger, gives me kitties. Pop, pop. You just have to be a crazy card to be worth the 6k. Yeah. Like, Hawk and Zabu could probably still cost 6k and get recommended. I would recommend Spider-Ham at 6k. Null would still get bought, though he's a very niche card, and if Galactus gets changed, maybe Null doesn't play it anymore. I just hope the Galactus leak is wrong. It sounds broken. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. We're gonna Mystique the Dazzler. No. When Dorn said he wasn't playing the best, I didn't realize that we were playing Mystique Dazzler. The supposed leak is he's a 6/7. He activates if he's winning his lane. That's the most I've ever seen Mongered without an Ultron play. Yeah. I wish I saw a Null to be able to see how big that was. 12 cards destroyed. 6 cards destroyed on my side. El Chivomi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Lakey Breaker, that's a take that I've seen from some people, is that only the big bads should be Series 5, everything else come out into Series 3. But it's... Their digital fake economy is just kind of all imbalanced, right? Because on the one hand, if you were to just outright buy the resources to get the new cards, they cost, like Fek is saying, $50, which is kind of crazy. But at the same time, you have this like free-to-play trickle of resources that is really high valued. So if they make the cards cost less, then they probably have to cut down how much of the resources you get for free. It's like a retuning. I don't know. We'll see what direction they take it, because the patch is supposed to have economy changes as well. That's what KG was saying. Wow, and now we get the Elysium. All right. Super Scroll. Lizard. Go ahead, play the Nova, play the Kitty. We'll snap on this one. Elysium energy efficiency. So I don't know any details on the economy changes. Sorry, Jesse James. I don't know any leaks on what they are, but I do know that we're getting the targeted daily login stuff and we're getting the weekend missions. But I think there's supposed to be something in addition. In addition to that, we're playing Rhino. I should have played Living Tribunal. If we were playing up against Rhino Dazzler, we should have played our Tribunal deck. I'm sorry, Dorn. I was like, oh, he's not playing the best. That just means he's not playing high Evo, and I should still play like a good deck. Turns out, we're just out in left field now. I feel bad. Jake TV, you think the game is overpriced? So here's the thing, is like, on the one hand, you can say the game is overpriced, but on the other hand, you have to admit that the free-to-play experience is pretty good. Like, we're playing only on the free-to-play account right now. I've got this deck. This deck is a solid climber. I climbed to infinite before your very eyes earlier. I've not put a single cent into this account. I've got a stockpile of tokens, and I have a collection of, not the most meta decks, but I have enough tokens to be able to pick up high Evo if I wanted to. Ooh, Super Scroll with the Invisible Woman to be able to make sure that Killmonger pops last, absolutely last. Or maybe just Kitty Pryde is protected. Okay, okay. Got some interesting options. I think the idea is you play... Maybe I don't even play Kitty. They flip first, so we just go like Enchantress Killmonger for the dub. Do you think with the drop changes you're not going to be competitive anymore? How much of a strain is it to you to be able to buy Spectrum? Wow. To be able to buy Series 4 cards though. Like you can get Hawk, you can get Zabu, and especially with the update with Conquest mode and getting the extra gold and credits from Conquest mode rewards, I feel like you're going to be able to more easily pick up multiple Series 4 cards every single season. This one is such a counter matchup. We've had Killmonger every single game. We've been holding the Killmonger every single time. It's gross. Yeah, especially because Hitmonkey synergizes with Kitty Pryde. The full power of Bounce has yet to be unleashed. It'll drop eventually though. Go Zabu here. This deck is better with Monkey. I don't know if I would play Monkey specifically with this one. I would play a different version of Sarah with Monkey. This is like Legacy Toxic Sarah. I like this one because I get to run the Luke Cage up against the high Evos. Sweet. Got the Typhoid Mary. I'll just play Cage Kitty. And drop the Typhoid later. But yeah, if the cadence of drops gets slower and slower, then free-to-play is going to be harder to keep up. They really spoiled us with like the early drops. Like, do you guys remember the very first drop was She-Hulk? Back when She-Hulk was like the best card, maybe the best card ever. And then She-Hulk just became Series 3. That was amazing. And then didn't they have like one or two other very high profile cards drop to Series 3 as well? Like in short order. I remember there were some great drops in the early days. Give me Typhoid Mary. Give me Kitty. This one could be a problem because they can get into Death's Domain. I need to be able to find Killmonger. Right? Oh, they've got Rhino. They also have Redstone. Alright, this one could get dicey. Yeah, the first drop was amazing. Yeah, I feel like having a firm cadence for the Battle Pass cards would make sense. Free-to-play means no Season Pass too? Yeah, no real money spent, only the free-to-play trickle. Okay, well I'll get one card for free. It's kind of nice. So I could play Sarah over here and just let a card get pulled, basically. Alright. I accept. I'm gonna see if we can grab the dub. Mindstone goes mid. Come on. Top deck the Killmonger. Top deck the Killmonger. Debris. I'll be able to buff that as well, won't they? Oh, Wakanda. Alright. Dorn is saying, I don't need to play on my final couple turns. Oh, yes! Break the invisible woman? Oh, but we don't get to see them immediately, right? We get to see them next turn? Okay. Interesting. So my Enchantress is already spent. That means that I should go Super Scroll to be able to flip Soulstone up against them. And then... he flips first? Ugh. means all of these are going to reveal. He doesn't have any really tower cards. I'll just play like this. This. All right. Here we go. Here we go. GC James, great having you on the stream, mate. Glad that you're here as well. Oh, they got that Khazar. No, but then the Khazar dies. Thorn, what's happening? I thought you were going to play... Did you think that I was going to fix the location? But you flipped first. Just never got redstone. Just never got redstone. Ah! We give him the -1 on Death's Domain. With the hazmat. Unanimous victory. Oh, wow.
Victory.
That's going out in style. All right. Dorn, good game. Well played. Well played. We just got such a counter matchup with the Killmonger to be able to take you there. Very fun deck to showcase. The Dazzler Thanos list. Pretty spicy, pretty spicy. Don't say the casserole. Don't let the casserole stick. It's just unanimous victory. Don't give casserole any kind of dignity. Quinny Equinox, thank you for the follow. Always dumb titles no one ever uses. Well then. Well, Dorn, it was a great game. Thank you for the match. I think we just randomly got such a counter with... We drew Killmonger every single game in the early matches. That was nuts. All right. We're going to call it here. We're going to be back tomorrow streaming Conquest mode, which is expected for 11 a.m. I've got a streaming schedule on the Discord. Join the Discord if you're interested in seeing the streaming schedule, getting notified when we go live next, and if you want a closed beta access key to DC Dual Force, because I have a ton of keys from the developers, and this afternoon I'm going to get up all of those for you guys to be able to nab. So thank you for everyone who came to hang out. Best way to spend my Monday morning is chilling with all of you guys. Till next time, thank you guys for watching.